Welcome to the streaming. Jangan lupa yang nonton replay dibantu like. Goreng. Masih ada lama ya.
Match found.
Dapat juga. Gitu dong. Lotus anjay. Oke, kokah kita. Apa kita harus pakai? Oh, shit.
All right, where's the fight?
Man, my critters have the zoomies right now. Everyone, watch your step.
Here. I
Does
need
anyone
help.
have funds?
Enemy spotted B. Enemy spotted B.
Spike down B.
Here.
Someone's there.
Hawk out.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Wow, so embarrassing. Here. Reloading. Race into the spike sites.
Here I am. Here I am.
Hawk out. Blinded.
Enemy A.
Dizzy has target. Night night. See ya. Reloading. I'll take it.
Hawk out!
One enemy remaining.
You're done. My wingman's down. I would apologize to them, but alas, they are dead.
Nice! Killed it! And them.
Nice. Killed it. And them.
I need help.
Welcome, jangan lupa di like.
Hawk out! Blinded. Here!
Away with you.
Right there.
Spike down A.
Time to hunt. Scout destroyed.
One enemy remaining.
Last one down. Gun here.
Gun here.
Reloading. Love it when they make it easy for us.
Kagak kill anjir.
Does anyone have funds?
Good work. Don't screw it up.
Hawk out!
Someone's there. Be fast.
Smoke's down. Molly.
Here. Here.
Spike down C.
Cállate. Enemy C.
Last player standing.
Dizzy's up top.
Okay, waterfall, waterfall. Sorry.
Ya Allah, sekalinya ada musuh. Blow on, blow
Shoot the
on.
bad guys. How's that
Oke,
for a
oke,
plan?
oke, oke, oke. Santai dulu kali. Namanya juga game pertama. Itu aja. Itu aja alasan. Oke, oke, oke.
Hawk out!
Smoke's down.
My ult is ready. They are so dead.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Ya Allah.
Still got it. My ult's ready.
Spike down A.
Spotted A.
Last player standing.
Teleport's ready. Oh, I like it.
One enemy remaining.
Too fun.
Nice.
get away with this.
Show off.
Aduh.
Hawk out! Enemy spotted C.
Up and away.
Here.
Smoking B. B.
Here.
Ih,
One enemy remaining.
wah sumpah apaan sih? Astagfirullahalazim. Astagfirullahalazim.
Help a girl out, would you?
Nge-whiff loh.
Cheers, mate.
2 kali nge-whiff anjir. Astagfirullah guys. Namanya juga game pertama ya, wajar ya. Alasan aja.
I'll show you, scary omen.
Smoking A.
See ya. Multiple enemies A.
Hawk out! Fire in the hole! Blinded.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Reloading.
Hawk out!
Can you heal me? Can you heal me?
Healing over here.
Oh, I am not cleaning this up.
I'm amped. Let's go. I got things to do.
Shit. Astagfirullahalazim.
Keep up.
Ngeistri.
You want to play? Let's play.
Here. Hawk out!
Enemy A. Taking target. Right there.
Here.
Right there.
Time to hunt. Scout destroyed.
Anjir dia di situ coba kelihatan.
Dizzy's up. Somebody's
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Last player standing.
Astagfirullahalazim, kenapa ya?
Just let them try to catch me.
A.
Right there. My ult is ready. Got him.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Kenapa sih? Itu kenapa?
My smokes can block the enemy's line of sight. Once
Need
they're
a drop.
blind, move.
Azim, gua terus yang kena dah.
Here.
Enemy A. Enemies A.
Main A. 3A.
Hawk out.
Right there.
My ult's ready.
Inside.
Seek them out.
Spike planted.
Found one. Here.
Enemy killed. My ults are. Watch this!
Inside.
Here. Blinded.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Why did I sign up for this shit?
Anti.
We get a pick, we move in. Got it?
They are so dead. Focus now. Eyes off me.
Hawk out.
It's easy.
Blinded. Begin. Hawk out.
Multiple enemies.
Blinded. Here.
Allahu Akbar, kenapa sih?
Spike C.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Last side.
Get him, wingman.
Thirty seconds left.
Fake. What the fuck?
Last round before the switch.
This is it. Get those guns.
Kacau, nge-whiff terus anjir. Sumpah. Gak habis pikir coy.
Monster on the loose!
Fire in the hole! Spike's here.
Spike down A.
Here.
Right there.
3-3, 1-3, 1-3.
One enemy
No
remaining.
sweat.
Nice one.
Tapi
One
di
more.
situ.
Up you go.
Spike spotted A.
It's all you, Mosh.
Switching sides.
Vibe check. We feeling good? Hope so. Hope so.
Azim nge-whiff parah.
Right here.
Ándale.
Stim beacon
Dizzy's
down.
up top.
Launching smoke.
Reloading.
Launching smoke.
Hawk out.
Reloading.
Blinded. Hawk out. Blinded.
Wingman's gonna plant spike.
Enemy spotted C.
He has targets. Spike planted. Big swing. Reloading.
Here.
What the fuck?
One enemy
Yeah,
remaining.
it's like that.
TP.
Last player standing. Clutch.
Astagfirullahalazim.
I'll teach them to respect their elders.
Gimana ya? Nge-whiff mulu coy. Nami.
They are making this simple.
Up you go. Dizzy has target.
Heal up, squad.
Enemy A.
Hawk out. Blinded.
Go see.
Hawk out. Blinded.
Last player
Gila,
standing.
semuanya tuh.
Spike down
Done.
A.
Pay attention. I learned something.
I can buy.
Need a drop. Thanks.
They are so dead.
Spike's here.
Spike's here.
Find the weak point and break it. Hawk out.
Launching
Blinded.
smoke. Stim beacon here.
Here.
Enemy spotted A. Reloading.
Right there.
Hawk out. Here. Time to hunt.
Down you go. Reloading.
Right there. Got the spike. Wings.
Take it down.
Anjir. Tadi jalan ke sini, coy, tiba-tiba ke
Last
sini
player
lagi.
standing.
How did you see?
All right, homies, chill. We'll go again.
Damn, you love being here. Like way too much.
Wes, keep your guard up. Up the way.
Stim beacon here.
Time to hunt.
Launching smoke.
Scout destroyed. Hawk out. Blinded.
Reloading.
Enemy C.
Reloading.
Back in you.
Healing over here.
Reloading.
Reloading. Enemy C.
Heal up, squad.
Dizzy's up top. Someone's there.
Here.
Right there.
30 seconds left.
Reloading.
Hawk out.
Reloading. Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Spike down A. Last player standing. Flawless.
Who am I kidding? My knees are gonna kill after this.
Spike's here.
Wave mulu
You know
gue,
what to
Allah
do.
kenapa ya game pertama malah bocah anjing.
Launching smoke.
It's all you, little homie!
Hawk out. Blinded.
Smoke's down.
Here.
Somebody's here. Spike planted.
Last player standing.
Agak mau entry. Anjir, Gekkonya ulti ngikut aja, bro.
I feel something over there. Can't place it. Like us, but different.
Does anyone have funds?
Merci.
Allah, gak jadi ini mah. Diamond aja turun lagi platinum 1 dong.
Bonne chance, mes amis.
Watch this.
Go.
Enemy spotted.
Stim beacon down.
They're concussed.
Enemy C.
Can you?
My ult's not. Healing over here. Here. Hawk out.
One enemy
Timingnya
remaining.
ya Allah.
It's a shame you had to die, but you are
Pencet
not part of my
pencet
bigger picture.
Drink some water, reload your mags, and let's get back out
Someone
there.
buy
Need a
me,
drop.
please?
I've got cash. Anyone need something?
Can someone buy me, please?
Who will I spot first? Reloading.
Up and away.
Launching smoke.
Reloading.
Here.
Reloading. Reloading.
Time to hunt. Scout destroyed. Here. Here.
Spike down A.
I got the spike.
One enemy remaining.
Down.
Let's say.
There you are, you shit. Well, it's ready.
But like, why can't we just hug it out? Pinche
Kilin 14 cok. Asis doang loh. Gua asis doang cok. Ozil anjir. Ozil parah.
Time to mobilize my
Let's go
pack.
here.
Launching smoke. Dim beacon down.
Fire in the hole! Hawk out! Blinded.
Man's planting.
Here.
Spike sticky. Thanks, little man.
Hawk out! Blinded.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Oh Allah.
In the words of our
anjir.
Sova, survives.
Match point.
This has gone on long enough, I
No,
see.
wih banget. Kacau. Kurang tenang kita guys. Oke. Terus tenang, santai, relax, kalem.
Come on, little homies. Let's get it.
Wah.
Here.
You want to play?
Fully
Let's
smoked.
play.
Mosh pit. Reloading.
Spike planet. Reloading. Right here.
Enemy B.
Enemy down.
One enemy remaining.
Three.
Hawk out! Blinded. Hawk out!
They are so dead.
Last player standing.
I'm out of stuff.
Play time. Run! Wow, GG.
Attackers win.
And that's full time. Good stuff.
Goblok anjir, panik cok. Panik. Kill 4 anjir, asis 15. Tembak panik. Gila. Goblok anjir. Bisa-bisanya cowok gila. Dikasih tim bagus. Lumayan. Ada aja emang sebegitu loh. Nembak kocak.
Match found.
Breeze. Set, langsung install gitu. Wah, smoke enak nih kayak kemarin nih. Oke, itu smoke.
No one can hold their breath forever.
Tuh dijaga. Alhamdulillah. Lama lagi. Kenapa ya kadang suka lama aja, tiba-tiba cepet lama, gak jelas. Kadang cepat, kadang lama.
I look forward to watching the light leave their eyes.
Wow, Viper. You know what?
I love your attitude.
No charges left. Here.
Reloading.
Toxins going up.
Reloading.
Toxin screen down.
Dropping smokes.
Toxins going up.
Scanning ahead.
Reloading.
There they are.
Plant the spike.
Hold on.
Toxin screen down.
Planted.
Toxins going up.
Enemy spotted A.
Toxin screen down.
Hold on.
Headshot.
Not enough fuel.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Brother.
Even with numbers, anything can still happen. Remember that. Through the calm, I see. Through the storm, I fight.
Toxins going up.
Revealing area.
Toxin screen down. Here. Spike planted.
Enemy spotted A.
Toxins going up. Toxin screen down.
Last player standing.
Continue to give us vision, Silva.
Need a drop. Take out their healer. Scanning ahead. Our spike carrier is dead.
Spike down B.
Toxins going up.
Silence.
Reloading.
Right here.
Plant the spike.
Hold on,
Toxin
hold
screen
on.
down.
Shock dart.
Toxins going up.
Enemy down.
Spike carrier
One
killed.
enemy
Toxin
remaining.
screen down.
Spike down B.
No way, we're the same.
Time to kneel.
Gun here.
Gun here.
My ult is ready.
Reloading. Deploying drone.
Toxins going up.
Eliminated. I can't use that.
Last player standing.
Aye, where to?
Here. I'll take everything from them. Toxins going up.
Healing you.
Hold on, hold on.
Toxin screen down.
Deploying drone.
What's this?
Right here.
Careful.
Enemy marked.
I suggest you move.
Toxins going up.
Revealing area.
Enemy spotted A. Spike planted. My ultimate is ready.
Hold on, hold on. Hold on.
Toxin screen down.
One enemy remaining.
I worked up an appetite on that one.
You know, I could just outlive them. Nah, bullets are quicker.
Let's go.
You want to play? Let's play.
Toxins going up.
Enemy spotted.
Toxin screen down.
Your duty is not over.
Toxins going up. Toxin screen down. Toxins going up. Toxin
Hold on, hold on.
screen down.
Oh shit.
Enemy down. Reloading.
Right here.
Reloading.
Toxins going up.
No peeking.
Hold on.
Here.
Toxin screen down.
Get one. My ult is ready. Enemy spotted. A.
One enemy remaining.
Toxins going up.
Snack time.
Only brought enough for me.
Help.
Tip the balance in our favor.
Get out of my way!
Toxins going up.
Back like I never left!
Dead fool. My ultimate is ready.
Hold on, hold on.
Toxin screen down. Don't get in my way.
Enemy.
Here. Here. Toxins going up. Here. Toxin screen down.
One enemy remaining.
Ho ho ho.
Your tactics failed. Reloading. You know what we should do?
Woohoo.
Tell ya.
Ngerikan.
I want to see you crawl. Toxins going up.
Enemy spotted A.
Flight. Enemy tag.
Block in sight.
For you.
Revealing head.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Toxin screen down.
Hold on, hold on.
You are powerless.
I suggest
Toxins going up. Toxins failing.
Reloading. Reloading.
Hey bro, run here bro. Run here.
Alright, lucky socks. Don't fail me now.
Ngapain di situ mulu? Ini tuh di sini, oke? Atau di sini, atau di sini. Di wall kayak kagak. Ini.
Breathe deep.
Scanning ahead.
Here.
Last player
Your duty
standing.
is not over.
Spike down B.
Thank you. Taken out. Reloading.
You will not kill my allies.
Shot down.
Revealing area.
One enemy remaining.
Death is cold.
Nice banget tuh.
Weapon.
Stay taut as a bowstring. The fight demands it.
Here.
Anjir, ada
My ult is ready.
Deploying drone.
Dropping smoke. Here. Our spike carry. Got spike.
Spike down A.
My way. I have the spike. Toxin screen down. Spike planted.
Enemy spotted A.
One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted mid. What do you say, drone? Ready to stretch your wings?
Need a drop. Thanks. Need a drop. Thanks.
Isolate and exterminate.
No peeking.
Scanning ahead.
Toxins going up.
Blocking sight.
Like I never left.
I suggest you move!
Here. Toxin screen down. Here. Toxins going up.
Defeated.
Toxin screen down. Put down.
What, two Frank?
Toxins going up.
Drop in a smoke.
Many enemies B. Toxin screen
One
down.
enemy remaining.
One more.
Last round in the half.
Buy all you need.
Need a drop. Need a drop. Thanks.
Need a drop.
March through them.
You want to play? Let's play.
Enemy spotted A.
Toxins
Reloading.
going up. Here.
Revealing
Careful.
area.
screen down.
Up here.
Toxins going up. Toxin screen down.
Wall raised.
Ended. My ultimate is ready.
Oh.
Don't get in my way. Poison orb.
One enemy remaining.
Poison's off. Here.
Here. They were not good.
Poison orb emitting.
Switching sides.
A healer's burden is light when her team is this good. Are they asleep?
Love, what the fuck? Go B, bro. Go smoke B, what the heck?
Sorry.
Toxins
Spike
going
planted.
You fought well. Enemies. Imposter killed.
Multiple enemies B.
up. Toxin screen down.
Jump start. No more.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
No peeking.
Annoying fly. Toxins going up.
I hate to say it, but probably best to play as a team.
Help.
So, what's the plan?
I have your back.
Here. Toxins going up.
Hold on. Anjir.
Healer down. Gun here.
Bengong aja gue, cok.
Spike planted.
Target down.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Bengong.
Look them in the eyes when you kill them. Toxins going up.
Neutralized.
Hold on. Hold on.
Toxin screen down.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Erased.
Drop in a smoke. No peeking.
Okay, we know the drill. Stick to your roles and we'll crush
Right
it.
here.
Masih.
Let us hunt.
Toxins going up.
Hold on.
Toxin screen down.
เพิ่มครับ
Toxins going up.
Spike planted.
Toxin screen down. Dead fool. What a way to die.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
No peeking. Valiant effort.
Gua untung dapet tuh 3.
The enemy is close.
Is ready.
Eyes up.
Isolate them and kill them. Don't get in my way. Toxins going up.
There they are.
Back like I never left.
Toxin screen down.
Stay down. My ult's ready.
Toxins going up.
Here.
Careful, they go back. Careful, they go back.
Toxin screen down.
Wah,
One
anjir.
able.
Bangsat.
You will not kill my allies.
You want to play? Let's play.
BB.
Enemy removed. My ultimate is ready.
Oke.
Your duty is not over.
Spike planted.
My ult is ready.
Gun here. Revealing area.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Watch this.
Act on my intel. Don't give them time to reposition.
Toxins going up. Here. Here. Toxin screen down.
Spike down mid.
Okay, go.
One enemy remaining.
Wow.
Barrier created. Last enemy taken out. Listen up, you muckers. If I don't get back up, just give me a nudge. I might not be dead, just take a recap. Need a drop.
Thanks.
Let's go.
Toxins going up.
There they are. Multiple enemies A. Healing you.
Hold on.
Toxin screen down.
No chance. Enemy spotted A.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Flawless.
You all are
Toxins
wonderful.
going up.
Spike spotted A.
Match point.
A single battle.
Between us and victory.
Pam 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 pam.
Breathe deep.
Get out of my way!
Critical hit. My ult is ready. I am the
Toxins going up.
you move!
sleep, brother.
Toxin screen down.
One enemy remaining.
Gox,
Defenders
gox,
win.
gox, gox, gox.
You weren't here.
Nice. PRX kan nih sekarang nih.
Kuncinya cuman gimana.
Series.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, anything's possible in this game. After we've been covering it for so long, that's just the thing I've taken away from it. Now, let's go ahead, though, and see the results of our MasterCard fan poll. Earlier, we asked you which duelist was going to pop off, have the biggest ACS, and wasn't even a contest. Jing just complete, so close. Jing was 66.1%. I can read. Not shocking. Well, actually, a little shocking. Because Kong's on the poll, and I really thought that people would pop off for Kong.
What? But the APAC fans use Twitter. The Chinese fans don't as much.
Match found.
A way to make Right. Well, no, it's just you have to put those things in context. In context, it's daytime in Asia right now, and a lot of Jing fans use it. And also, he's goated, and he is going to be the player with the most CS.
Many people have been waiting for this, right? Especially after the stage. Now they get the seed 1. Come on, it's time to see him play.
Oh, Baby Bay joined me. I thought it would be the only one.
What is
Here's the predictions from our talent for today.
Watch anyway. My crew is coming through.
Gecko lagi kita.
《成为冠军一直是我的梦想，当无畏契约出现时，我知道这或许是我梦寐以求的机会。
I'm really proud of myself because it's an international event. I was watching it when I was younger, when I was 15. So I'm just playing here and dropping 70 in 3 maps.
Isor's got a really nice spot. Was anyone gonna give him the target? Oh, but now he's giving his position away. Now he knows where he is. Meanwhile, Moon on the other side with 4. Isor drops one. Can he 1v3 to close this out? No! The ace for Woot! Insane! Let's go, Woot! Bye!
我会全力以赴，精进技艺，力求完美。
Kang, we pranked 2 times. He's strong, I know, but we will see in the match. I can just feel crisp and kill you all, so just be careful.
Wings! How are you, me fella?
He has no idea what you just said. Need some help! Dizzy's up! Somebody's there. I got you.
Someone taken out.
Blow him up, Mosh. Right there.
Wait. There's 7.
I'm with.
Up we go.
standing. Spike planted.
Put down.
One enemy remaining.
3 out of 5. Weapon here.
I hit 9. 7.
This is no problem.
The enemy only looks composed. Their heart's still a different story.
I got their omen.
Dizzy's up top.
Break the drone, please.
Sana,
Break the drone,
sana.
break the drone.
Enemy spotted B. Ray dead.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Look your enemy in the eye. It helps with accuracy.
There.
Oh shite, I lost my pet rock. Killed my copy. Ciao.
Low. Come on, low.
My eyes are down.
Shoot. Up and away.
One enemy
Folded.
remaining.
Come on, low.
You did good.
B.
Landing B.
Landing.
Spike planted.
My ultimate is ready.
Give Gecko.
Appreciate it. Thrash is ready. Is it off? It's off. Okay.
Get a drop.
Okay.
Can I get a drop?
Let's push mid. Reyna. Come on.
Grenade!
Dizzy's up. Run, little man. Back to me.
Cutting their vision.
There's my buddy.
Spike planted.
Enemy spotted B.
Dizzy's up top. Someone's there. Go get him, buddy. Right there. Saw you, little homie. The wingman's down. And they stopped her.
My ult's ready.
One enemy remaining.
Main.
Satchel out.
Reload.
Reloading.
I don't like your toy, Cypher. Don't spy on me.
What?
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Just like everyone else.
Who are you? Copy of me? Where did you come from?
No, come push mid again. Come push mid.
Careful here.
Right here.
Let's do what we do.
Right here.
Grenade.
Up and away. Dizzy has targets. Get him, wingman.
Still in sight.
Gotcha.
Right here.
Reloading.
I'm pulling back, Kiko.
Spike planted.
I got you.
Come on.
Fire in the
Oh, you, Mosh.
Last player standing.
Sial, dia ngeding doang lagi.
My ult is ready. Outside of this game, immortality doesn't
Shit.
have as many day-to-day benefits as you think.
Kalau tadi dapat omen, itu ngeflick tuh dapat itu sofa, dapat sih itu.
Get out of my
Mosh
way.
pit. Dizzy's up. Dizzy has targets. I know exactly where you are.
Spike planted.
Bro, do you guys hate me? Why am I alone?
Last player standing.
Salam alaikum.
They're just batteries. And I need a recharge.
Need some help. Need some help.
Go smoke again. Close. Play close.
Drop
Up we go. You did good.
Running.
Rash is ready.
Enemy spotted.
Spike planted.
Up and away. Somebody's there. Blow him up, Mosh.
Last player standing.
Ya Allah, sama aja senjatanya lagi anjir.
Drop in a smoke.
get a drop?
He says their bullets tickle. Dizzy's up top! Someone's there. There's my buddy.
Nowhere to run!
Tadi dia nggak kena, Cok. Kenapa gue samperin ya?
They're going back. They are going to be.
Kagak mau ditembak lagi, anjir.
Drop in a smoke.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
They don't have a single life worth saving.
Steppy.
Right there.
Have one of these.
Saw you, Mosh.
No peeking.
Careful here.
Drop in a smoke.
Dizzy's up. Somebody's there. Back to me. Right there.
Multiple enemies A.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Nice, good job.
Their lives are so meaningless. Might as well give them to me.
Steppy.
Right there. Mosh pit. East. Up you go.
Spike down B.
Spotted B.
One enemy remaining.
Enough of your technology.
Feels no. Sounds low.
Last round before the switch.
Don't be cheap. Spend it all before it's gone.
Do not smoke here, please.
Can I get a drop?
Need some help.
Thanks. For you, hermanita.
Dizzy's up top. Dizzy's down.
Drop in a smoke. No peeking. Bomb buddy out.
There.
Somebody in there. Kermit, someone.
Enemy spotted me. Right here.
Blow him up, Mosh.
30 seconds left.
Enemy spotted.
Up the way.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Run, little man. Saw you, little homie.
And that's another dead. Reloading. Grenade!
Switching sides.
Stay alive. I want
Let's
their
fix it.
life.
Not yours.
Go.
I'm out.
Like, wala dah. Bego.
Sniper, we have spike.
Flying.
Oh.
Come on, let's go! Hello.
Go ahead.
Rotating.
Go B. There is 90.
Careful here.
Reloading. Go get him, buddy. Someone is B.
Cutting their vision.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
Biarin lah sniper goblok. Bawa dia tuh spike dah, tolong.
As much as this world hurt me, it's mine, and I will kill to defend it.
Reloading.
Where are you? Someone is B. Down.
No peeking.
Reloading.
One CT.
Saw you. You did good.
There.
My camera is this. Reload.
One CT.
Weapon here.
Still in sight.
Away. Someone's there.
Spike down B.
Cage triggered. I have retrieved the spike.
Last player standing.
One downside to being immortal. I can't play dead.
Rush, we have gone.
Right there.
Dropping smokes.
Yeah. Dizzy's up. Mosh pit. Wingman's gonna plant spike.
Last player standing.
Spike planted. Thanks, Wings. Scoot.
We're here because we're the best. Don't any of you forget that.
Belum biskir, siapa yang belum biskir? Kocak, gue juga masuk. Lu nya aja berbego, malah dicari anjir.
I get what I want. Cutting their vision.
Dropping smokes.
Dizzy's up top.
Still in sight.
Back to me. Got the spike, Wings. Blow him up, Mosh. Spike's ticking. Thanks, little man.
Last player standing.
Here with my coffee.
The symphony of death. Don't worry.
Can someone buy me, please?
Let's start this party.
Right there.
Reloading.
Sana, sana.
Enemy spotted mid.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
Enemy spotted me.
Last player standing. Thirty seconds left.
Nggak jelas tim apaan sih? Nggak jelas, cok, komit aja lu mau kemana?
Don't be spending too many brain cells figuring them out. Overthinking is just as bad as underthinking.
Lewat mid. B ke B, ya Allah. Lihat tuh. Duelis kemana? Smoke.
There.
Nowhere to run!
Bro, where we go, bro?
Drop in a smoke.
Here comes the party!
Get out of my way!
Up and away.
Okay, let's go.
It's all you, little homie. Stopped her.
Back like
Not
I
ready.
never left!
It's all you,
Still
boss.
inside.
Another. Órale. I got you.
One enemy remaining.
Wingman's planting. Reloading. Crash is ready. Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
Give me up.
That's true. Good advice.
No, I'm gonna open.
Reload.
Can I get a drop?
Ask again, I can see the buy. Ask again, I
I'm
can see
here
the
to
buy.
stay.
Ask again. Talking to you, Raid.
Still in sight.
Drop me.
Dropping
Bro, I'm
thunder.
telling you, ask again, I can
Someone
see the
is
buy. Can you hear me?
Dizzy's up.
Spike down A.
Target down.
Reloading. Dropped. Wrong buddy out. There.
There's one.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Three for me. I have the spike.
Match point.
Anyone have any splints? I may have jammed my fingers.
Goblok, sumpah. Lu aja kagak jelas pada komit apa mau kemana. Bocak. Ke B ke B.
Need a drop.
Mid ke A, mid ke A, mid ke B, mid ke B. Kagak jelas ngomong kagak apa kagak. Moker kagak ngikutin duelis. Bego.
Cutting their vision.
Here! Down!
Multiple enemies mid.
You're done. Jet's grounded.
Enemy spotted B. Reloading.
Austin! Up you go! Wingman's gonna plant spike. Spike stick.
One enemy remaining.
Right there. Right there. There's my buddy.
Okay, take a break, guys.
I'm the last thing they'll see before they die. Lucky them.
Need a drop. Thank you.
Could I have a drop?
Still in sight.
Goodbye.
Dropping smoke.
Reloading. Dizzy's up top. Fill him up, man.
Still in sight.
Reloading. Pew pew.
Plant the spike, Wings.
Hey, go inside, bro. What the fuck? Entry side, woi.
Grenade!
One enemy remaining.
Reset.
Okay, who's got the snacks?
My ult is ready. I reckon I'll take a kip after
Can someone
this.
buy me,
I've earned
please?
it.
Appreciate it.
Spike.
Reloading.
We will reveal their secret.
Gobi, just gobi. Gobi. From B man. Just gobi.
Careful here.
Dizzy's up. Wingman's planting. Back to me. Right there.
Reloading.
I got you.
Careful here.
Bisa-bisanya dong begitu dong.
Sopan.
10 seconds left. Last player standing. Spike down B. Defenders win.
Wah, ini PC Woi, wah, sumpah aneh, demi Allah nggak bohong gua. Blue screen, tiba-tiba something error, anjir, need to restart. Kita harus bisa menang dong. Astagfirullahaladzim, gue lagi mau nge-flash loh. Wah, sumpah kagak jelas. Demi apapun, aneh. Sumpah kagak jelas. Something error on your PC, need to restart. Wah, aneh sih, sumpah aneh. Kita ini aja lah. Kita nonton PRX saya lah. Lagi mau nge-flash tuh, tiba-tiba your PC need to restart, something wrong. Anjir, kalau DC masih mending ya, ini mati komputernya. Astagfirullahaladzim, udah aneh, PC aneh emang. Astagfirullahaladzim. Nonton PRX saya lah.
You got to be so cautious because a lot of players might take their time and kind of look around, and PRX just says, I think you're doing this, so I'm going to go there too and just try to challenge you. No, full rifles.
Astagfirullahaladzim, bisa-bisanya begitu, kenapa ya?
And a pacey hit, just Divide waiting around the corner up here.
And Divide to go ahead and try to slow this up. Forsaken as well, pressuring from the side for that season aid. As Mind Freak out wide here on the site. Smoke to cover for now. Playing on the narrowest of margins, but now it's going to dissipate. Doesn't have another one available. Paranoia is at the ready here for him. As something just swinging onto the corner in the mail, able to come away with one. Icy going to be taken down. He drops back here into the side. Forsaken trying to pump out that healing. He's able to do so, and Mind Freak finds leave. Now the double challenge here in a garage. Jonah P having to backpedal, but still comes up with the kill. Gets the dink, gets the second. Mind Freak dead. Forsaken finding Trent, but then traded out by Valen. Now a 2v2. Something, however, brings it back, and Jing!
Oh shit.
With his knife out, but still finds the shot.
12.
It's decent damage here from G2. In most other circumstances, you'd say, okay, they got 3 in the bonus. That's solid effort. But PRX, they now get the 12.
I like what G2 tries to do. Try to kind of use some of the rotation timings against PRX. Jonah P in particular, anticipating that aggressive peak, shuts down 2 players. But they're just a little off the mark, and that costs you rounds, because Jing is not going to miss. Mindfreak now with the Outlaw. Stinger.
This is just going to be an aggressive hit
Vi.
from the PRX side.
Yeah.
They will just have something rather push forward here. Pulls back up the ramp. Vi in the meantime, basically shoulder to shoulder alongside Trent, but it's going to be Icy taking down first. Trent responding fire, is able to find him. Forsaken now dropped. Poison Orb comes back up. Some space here taken in A main by G2, working their way up the ramp. The drop, getting ready to come in. 2 players, something nearly getting the transfer. Puts Valen down to 45. But Jing immediately moving over, looking to reinforce. Still does have paint shell available to him.
Wow.
And around the back is Trent.
I can't believe Trent read that.
Getting the catch. But Jing now, he knows that this flank is going to be coming through, so he just wants to stay tucked away. He wants to intercept. He wants to take out this fade.
Spike planted.
But Trent being very cautious. Turns back, knows that they haven't seen this raise. It's uncertain about his position. And this is buying critical time here for G2. Vi trying to push forward, spots 1, fault line. He can't dodge it. Takes quite a bit of damage here, now down to 25. Flash is coming, Jing still holding the angle, but now noted. Decides to turn his sights back over here. In towards A, Dubai finishing off Valen, but time taking Jing dead. It's all in Dubai to try to see if he can finish the map right here, right now, but it's a 1v2 with the time. Not working towards him. 1 bullet remaining here in the clip. As he will just have to pull back. This will be G2's round. They stay in the game, they stay in the map.
Just trying to do as much damage as he can to them. Knows the economic situation. Both teams, the cash is low. He's trying to see if he could maybe sneak one more gun away from G2 going into the next round. But G2 starting to get their act together for sure. I mean, Forsaken wins the opener, but then gets traded out immediately through the smoke. Something there by himself. Can't transfer in time. Trent with unbelievable awareness. I was watching that in the map, and I'm like, oh, Mindfreak's got an outlaw, and he's creeping up behind Trent. But Trent just starting to get an understanding of PRX's movement, how they're constantly trying to find flanks, how they're constantly trying to work the map, and it's starting to get into G2's brains. That's a lot of damage to Leaf, though.
Yeah, some spam out. He's knocked down to 51. As Dubai pushing out into mid.
Masa gitu sih Davai ngepicknya tiba-tiba aja.
Viper now eliminated, full send, rotate, aside from Forsaken, who's still going to be lingering back over towards A, trying to make sure that there's not going to be any late lurks coming through. G2 in the meantime, more than happy to start taking space here on this B site. Lurk still in from Leaf though. There's shots from something, not going to be connecting. Icy able to take him down, now Mindfreak going to be dead. Jing, smattering of damage dealt there. With his Spectre looking for a kill, is able to find one, but now he's between a rock and a hard place. Leaf up above, Icy swinging. Finishes him off. That's going to be G2 now getting the 5.
Yep, now they're starting to get the feel. And they've got a showstopper. They've got some ults to work with. Nightfall, Rolling Thunder. They can keep this going. It is obviously going to be very, very difficult. You have no room for air here as G2. But it is starting to feel a lot more comfortable. The way that they're anticipating PRX, the way that they're reading them, able to shut them down in mid early in the round, have a good fast hit, not really give any opportunities for any of those utils or player swings to find any value there. There's Jing with the 1. And now you've got so many ults to work with. Yes, there's the Seekers for Forsaken. But that's the only tool, the big ultimate that PRX has to work with. Some information gained, just Trent though, and he's kind of been on his own in mid. Curious to see how PRX wants to rotate off of that. Looks like they are going to start stacking a bit more towards A, knowing that Trent is usually a lone wolf over in that area of the map.
Something again, just playing here at ramp this time. Poison Orb not set up for the approach. Poking, pushing forward, Leaf. Staying alive, knocked down to 20 or 70. Misreading, as Icy is able to come away with that elimination. Snakebite now sent from Divide to try to slow down the approach here onto the site. Seekers needing to be used by Forsaken. Trying to track these players. It's all leading towards this A site.
Face your fear!
A NHL sent in towards main. Showstopper used. As he swings around in from behind. Icy seeking targets, but he shorts it, and Jing still dealing it a little bit of damage. Finishes off lead. Trent trading that one out. Mindfreak now occupying space here at backside. Goodbye as well, starting to push forward. Mindfreak playing it out patiently, finds the first. Forsaken out in heaven, finding another.
Down A.
But now it's Mindfreak in a 1v2. TP dodges out on the Rolling Thunder. Icy knowing where he's landed, but he still ends up falling. Plant getting ready to come in. The paranoia goes across, but he still sticks for this. Jonah P. Can he clutch? Yes, he can.
Tapi kenapa begitu?
Shuts it down and extends the game even further. G2 now.
Expect-nya di sono kali dia.
Yeah, some
Agak
good
belakangan di
maneuvering
expect-nya.
from Jing there to avoid the showstopper, and Mindfreak finds a
Satu
perfect
lagi,
time to
wih.
use his TP, but G2
lagi
able to
ngecok.
stabilize. Was able to wait this out. I'm a bit surprised that we're continuing to leave something by himself in a corner here for PRX. That's something that G2 is exploiting. They're sending at least 2 at him to make sure that he's dealt with. And every round here just gives G2 more and more confidence. Certainly it's going to be tough to get to overtime, but going into the next map even, they're going to be feeling like, okay, we can go toe-to-toe with these aimers, no doubt.
It's all at the start, but it's been coming alive here. Boombot checking forward here in the vent, nothing going to be noted there. Showstopper and knives on the opposite side for PRX. We'll see if those come into play. They want to save those for an actual full investment round.
They've completely left the A side open, hoping that G2 will continue this mid-contestion.
A push out, I mean, something going for the challenge. He's rushing forward, it gets the kill.
Sudah bersatu.
Traded out, but
Bisa sudah bersatu, astaga.
Icy as well, tagged down to 5 HP.
Well, nobody does that.
Something does. They fight forward, Divine in a rough position. Down to 20. Quite a bit of damage. Aftershock to try to force him back. Swings out, just wanting the challenge, wanting to do some damage, but the shots go wide. Space now taken here on the A site. It's going to be Leaf lingering around heaven, looking to try to get the catch here. Meanwhile, Jing and Forsaken pushing their way through sewer. Freak now arriving. The slow swing, but the one tap of the Guardian.
Okay, winnable.
Leaf gets taken down. Now a 3v3. With that showstopper still in play.
Exactly.
Jing might just be able to try to finish this one right here, right now. Hit going forward, Balance swinging out. Jing not really anticipating that one, but now jumps up over the top, puts him down. Balance dead, gets the spot on the Icy, finishes it. He's 5 HP. Paint shell into the corner. Aftershock not connecting. It's 10 bullets and his Stinger now 8. Swing back around here to elbow. Looking to challenge, the tap on it. The fourth space taken, and Jonah P again, the last one standing. He keeps him in it.
I mean, they're giving him everything they can handle.
Ya
And
ampun.
G2 has been weathering the storm just enough here on this attacker's side to keep this map in play.
Come on.
It's unbelievable that he can get away with this. But look at this movement here from Jing. He lands on top of that after using that showstopper. It's insanity. But Jonah P has been incredible in these 1v1 clutches. Absolutely stalwart for G2. The Professor doing a great keeping this map from being over just yet. 5 rounds away now, G2. That's what you need. 5 more just to send it to OT.
Multiple attempts at map point here thus far from PRX, but G2 continue to hang in there. So timeout called from PRX. Alex looking to intervene, looking to get split done and over with. Just how much more gas is in the tank here for G2. It's what they've been showing so far on this attacker side. It has been a breath of fresh air compared to what we were seeing in the first half.
Yeah, and they've been running away with this so much that they had kept the op out of something's hands until this round. That's a huge piece to the PRX puzzle, it feels like, on this map, especially on the attacker side. There is a Viper's Pit for Leaf, so if you can get to a position where you can get that plant down, it could kind of nullify some of that ability that PRX has to use that long-range weaponry to their advantage. Let's see exactly what this looks like. I mean, you got a lot here. This looks like a fault line into a fast hit up ramp. Something like that, or maybe just a flasher.
Flash at the ready.
Yep.
Get ready to push forward. Trailblazer just going to be cleared out, but taking a decent bit of damage there, down to 51, but Icy as well tagged up. Op now right out in front of main.
Nice.
It's the spot, gets the kill. Icy taken down. A lot of the entry power now out of G2's hands.
Now they got
call end up being.
Yeah. Oh, this is insane.
Buset.
He's gonna go pushing forward, and as he swings through the wall,
Apa
just a
tim
bit too
ngapain
aggressive, and
something?
Trent is easily able to deal with it. Fault line being sent off the back of the Prowler. Just look at the chase. Jing does get caught, but not Forsaken. Gonna be taken down, eliminated, clear out on the haunt. That's a big entry here for G2, who now have the site and now they have the pit. Leaf cutting off all access there through screens to buy. Lurking forward into that position. Find value from here, trying to find the round win. PRX feels nigh impossible.
Good luck. I mean, Devi's gonna try to push this. He might catch Leaf off guard.
Waits out the Prowler time and he finds him. The pit now dropped. Back into a 3v3. Push down,
nice.
Jing getting
Kenapa?
valid. Just Trent and Jonah P now left, and Jing
Kenapa?
cleans it up. Trent, last
Ken,
one
apa
standing.
sih itu barusan?
1v2. Time on his side. Quick little jiggle peek. The double face.
Wow,
He finds one,
okay.
but he cannot get the second.
Nice.
Mind Freak will be the last
Aduh,
one
tadi
standing
harus
as the
nih.
fuse comes through. Plenty of time to
Udah,
spare. It's PRX taking split, 13-7.
I mean, after 11-1 start, to ring it back to 7-13, a hell of a performance by G2.
Very much is. That's just the first map. We've got Lotus coming up next. PRX's pick. We'll see how G2 fare there when we come back to the break.
All I care about, right? People dying today, okay?
People gonna die.
If people not dying, I'm gonna call tech boss. Give me a beatbox, Jason.
Not sure what sensitivity you perform best with? Are you constantly changing your sensitivity because you're missing? Introducing the Universal Sensitivity Finder in AIM Labs. Get real-time sensitivity recommendations. Keep track of the sensitivities you perform best with, then bring it into your next ranked game and dominate. Now available in AIM Labs Plus.
Red Bull gives you wings.
So I bought the drop. I leave a stand on everything that can't take the spot. Now we up. Talked to guy yesterday, said it's more on the way. I done made a lot of money and it's more on the way. I done got a couple plaques and it's more on the way. I put a lot of people on and it's more on the way. Lego popping up. If life a marathon, I got no choice but run amok. I've been sliding on these tracks, my haters need a salt truck. And it still won't melt the ice, and it's black. And I'm back, you talking down, what is that? Bro, you act like we ain't blessed or something. God ain't flexing something. If you want me on your set or something, cut a check or something. We been bringing dreams to life like Freddy Krueger, we ain't done. I've been moving on this blind faith from staring at the sun. Just when it sound like they don't see it, let alone what it feel like. Dog, why you worried about them? Go get your own life. Counting everybody pockets like you work for Levi. Oh my, that won't get you nowhere.
I came way too far from hiding, seeking from the police. But it came way too far, my gang was sitting in the nosebleed. Praying down on my knees and got back up, we in the floor seats. Yeah, looking at full court games, like of course we had to go stack some full course meals, now it's more on the way. Why would I stress about these bills, I got more on the way. I'm a stellar winning politician, more on the way. Pull up deep, I'm never solo and it's more on the way. I done put a lot of people on and got no thank you. I ain't saying I'm God or nothing, but I'm Allen Iverson. When I talk about crosses, I ain't trying to break your ankles. Tell him I've been stepping for so long, I got cankles. Wanna make me mad, try to come tell me what Jesus can't do. Make me mad. Well, you better be glad you ain't no villain, Jesus saved you. Be glad. Everybody used to be like, what's that smell? Jesus bathed you. And the real ones always recognize me cause I'm fake proof. Every time I'm lit, I don't get bit cause I'm snake proof. Had to tell that sin, I can shake you. And I told Goliath, it's a 30, I can take you. I done came too far from living dirty. Ayy, gave me no respect. Lonely on me neck. Zeros on the check. What did y'all expect? Been round. Homies kept it holy from the lobby to the penthouse. Blessings coming ODI. I need a list now. Cause it's more on the way. Made a lot of hits and it's more on the way. I done caused a lot of fits and it's more on the way. Yeah. Oh, you like that? It's more on the way. Yeah. OMG, look what God did. 9 to 5 was putting in the work when I was jobless. Couldn't get the Ray-Bans and it hurt, but now my optics. Can't believe I take a look around, they sending options. Yeah, God bless me, I know that. Had to take the whole city, put it on my whole back. Gotta take the bros with me, I cannot hold back. And not until like 4 laps, got Jesus, peace, no Kodak. I'm moving like it's foreign me, they try to close the door on me. But like the chorus said, they start imploring for some more of me. If we back on that board and I be Jordan when he's scoring. It's a Mount Florence, still I play the tortoise, story.
Billboard albums back to back, just thought that you should know that. But I got riches in his name that couldn't fit on no plaque. Rest in peace to the corny rap, cause I could not support that. He snatched me out of Proverbs 5 and I could never go back. Left the label, didn't.
Hey guys, I'm here right now with Coach Alex of PRX. Congratulations on that first map. You mentioned that you were a bit relieved to be coming into Shanghai with some more downtime than usual, especially since you weren't playing until today, this very day, right? So how did PRX spend their time off?
I mean, we came to Shanghai, I think we spent a few days just trying to relax a little bit, start of it, trying to figure out like how we can practice. After that, it was just
welcome back.
We tried to spend like maybe 8 hours a day practicing, I think that's what we did. Paid off,
I guess it does. I guess it does pay off. Let's see if they can close out the second map.
Jangan lupa.
Indeed it did. PRX come out of the gate swinging. Oh my word. With an 11-1 half. And even though they dropped a few rounds in the second, really didn't matter all that much because they were so far ahead the entire time, Mimi, that at that point all they needed was just 1 or 2 and they were in. Actually, they literally just needed 2.
The outcome is crazy to me. Math is hard. It was crazy to me because I actually felt like G2 had a solid read, the read I kind of expected them to have coming in. This double duelist comp has really strong executes, but this isn't actually that great at like holding in long post plants. So they were setting up to play flood retake pretty much every round, but in these late rounds, PRX's players were just unfathomable. The things something was doing in the post plant was disgusting.
Yeah, actually, speaking of something, it's going to bring us to our Verizon high-speed moment of the match. I don't know, pick a round.
This one
in particular was round 3.
Number 3 because the way that he dashes smokes, it shoots the Prowler. My man was in 7 bullets for so long. He stays on 5. Sees, I believe, the barrel, gets the kill here, swaps on 11 HP. He literally doesn't hesitate for half a second into this beautiful play that allowed PRX to do what they did during the entirety of the attack. Funny enough, the rounds where G2 were on their on an eco, they were closer to getting the round because, as Mimi is saying, they did have the read. The problem is that PRX was reading into the read every single time that G2 was trying to distract them with a piece of utility. PRX would turn around and get Lee from the back or whoever is going to just crunch onto them.
Which is what we did talk about, right? We were like, what is, G2 might try and receive this aggression. What does PRX try to do? It turns out PRX just ran them down,
Yeah, I was kind of worried coming in that it would just be an individual outclassing, and I really think that that's what it came down to. PRX, they played some really nice post plans, they have great synergy between their players, and they just have some ridiculous shooters. Something played incredible. Jing played incredible. There was rounds where people were double swinging into Mindfreak, and he was getting both kills. Like, all of these guys on any other team would be the #1 talent that everyone talks about, but they are all condensed onto this single roster, and that's what makes them so ridiculously hard to play against, because even if you have the right macro read, they will just dominate you with their incredible micro.
I felt that there would be an end to something using the operator the way that he did, but what he did on the attack was filthy. We were seeing Icy on camera. The fact that the 2 ults that he was gonna shoot, something is on the other side with the operator. He doesn't even have a chance.
Yeah.
He barely even finished the voice lines. Like, it's just crazy.
Do you remember the round?
He was literally in the open, being like, "Come at me, come at
Where
me."
he whiffed with his blades in mid, and then updraft dashes bottom in with a classic, and he gets the kill.
He's committed. He's
It's
a
not
catch.
fair. It's simply
He doesn't
not
have
fair.
commitment issues. He's a catch.
All right,
I love this team.
Let's go ahead,
and
though,
I hate them. And I love them.
pivot over to our AIM Lab shoot-around. We're going to check in on Leaf, talk about G2. Now we're going into Lotus here. Listen, I mean, you got to call a spade for spade in this situation, right? Or spade a spade, rather. This is not a good situation for G2 to find themselves in here, because now you just got PRX'd, and you're about to get PRX'd again in Lotus, because the way that they play with reckless abandon.
Yes.
But it's like coordinated reckless abandon.
You say that in the late rounds look like it, but I think the mid-rounding and the early rounds from PRX was really on point. But Paperthin was talking about this a lot in the cast, but I feel like this is a PRX who takes their time a lot more, who's really actually quite thorough in the way that they're calling these rounds. And then it's the late rounds where we get the more classic PRX, chaotic individual moments. But there's a lot of detail ahead of that as well that you have to give credit to this team for. They've really stepped up.
Again, but it has to do with the attack. I agree with that. Like they found the right merge of like being super aggressive and just sending it to like getting a couple of players, trying to force some rotations. I think that it was beautiful to see, but they will need to keep it up in Lotus. And now with them starting on the defense, it scares me a bit. Yes, the results that we saw from G2 were not the best on the attack against Heretics, but I do think that was on Heretics. Like the utility usage that they had in Lotus was not allowing them to perform evenly. But hear me out. If there's an operator on the game for something, it's just so complicated to play against.
Oh, there goes your agent select there. Nothing really all that crazy. How does
I mean,
G2 get
PRX's
themselves out of
comp
this?
is standard, but it is still weird, right? They're
Standard
giving
for
up the
them.
Viper, so they have a lot less
I mean, they did
stall.
change it for playoffs.
Yeah, and they have very little stall on this defensive side because no Viper or Cypher or Killjoy to really hard hold a site. And on their attack, they don't have that Viper wall to condition. So their attack sides can be a little bit more telegraphed, but I still really feel like it's going to come down to the individuals and how well they perform in the late round. PRX is just unbeaten in that respect.
Yeah, exactly. And for the stalling utility, I'm looking at Forsaken. We talked about how he is a flex god and he needs to show up in this defense if they want to take this home.
Well, let's find out if G2 can manage to make this series go the distance. Send it over to your casters. Here's Clinton and Paperthin.
Who?
All right, changing it up after yesterday, I see. I don't know.
My.
I don't want to be either.
Oh, now, come on, man.
I'll be Paperthin.
Come on, man.
I'll be Paperthin. You can
That's
be
unbelievable. I took Seth. Which one? Okay, fine. Whatever. You know what? You know what? This round is you. You go ahead.
All right. Roger that. Well, let's go ahead and get ready to jump into the action. Lotus once again for the side of PRX. Talking about, how do you get a read on this team? Teams haven't been able to do it on this map in the past. You think about Gen G going up against each other in that grand final. This is one of those maps that Gen G was able to take away from PRX. So while they still are incredibly strong on it, there are weaknesses that can be exploited.
Well, I mean, this is, again, just like Split, a very important side here for G2, because usually on their Lotus, which is very, very good, they're 4-1 in stage 1. It's this attacker side that gets it done, like most of the world. However, going up against PRX, they're tricky. They love to isolate fights.
This lurk from Jonah is absolutely gorgeous. Forward to mound, something not ready for it at all. Fantastic headshot coming across. Now things very much slowed down. Silence here. As PRX do have a three-man stack over here towards A. They hear the Prowler checking back rubble. Ping's coming down, but G2 seemingly not satisfied with this, so they themselves also going to drift away.
It is a bit hard on the early part of the round to read off of just killing something. A lot of times it's going to be like Forsaken or Divide backing him up. So you got to be worried about that. Something gives it away over on this A site. And so therefore, they've got enough info. Leaf's able to sit there behind mound long enough, doesn't get any other attention. And he says, guys, I'm pretty sure C is open. Let's make a try. And they read it correctly. Nicely done here by G2 to start this pistol.
Competition now coming through, but do they read Leaf's position at the moment just outside of B? Tucked away. The spike plant comes in. Looks like starting to swing. They're starting to watch for it, but he still puts one down. Forsaken, taken out. How much more damage can he deal? The double push coming through. They're able to flush him out, but out. Trade back as Jing ends up falling. Mindfreak finding Jonah P. Paranoia not going to be connecting, but door still has to be retapped. 2v3 with Icy tagged up. PRX look to try to retake this C site for themselves. Mindfreak wary about the corner, sends it there, but everybody playing on the site itself. Push up over the top. Trent find the headshot, takes out Divine. Mindfreak being encroached upon as Icy comes down over the top. Kill's gonna be found, and that's gonna be G2 picking up another pistol.
Phenomenal mid-rounding here from G2. Kind of understanding some of the lack of information that they're getting and putting the pieces together to know that they can make a go towards that C site. And it all starts with that opening pick by Jonah P. This is a huge win. I don't think something really anticipated that he had already gotten to that side of the mound. He's kind of got caught with his pants down a bit there. And yeah, it's gonna bother Alex. I mean, you and I are used to seeing that. That's a common occurrence in
For
Pacific.
anybody who hasn't watched PRX, in which case,
Asal maju ya,
Valorant, they've been here for a while. This is normal.
Yes.
You don't have to be concerned. Might have to be concerned though, as that's going to be a double kill coming through here for Icy, down to 20 HP, but still solid value found with that stinger. 2 solid picks as Jing still just sat back behind the box just outside Baby Door, Frenzy in hand. See what kind of damage he can really deal. Something wanting them to push over towards him. But Trent is banging through the box, gets the headshot, gets some follow-up damage there on Forsaken, setting up for the easy kill for Jonah P. Now it's just going to be an orb take here for something, see what kind of damage he can deal, but still a turret, noting him. I don't know exactly where he's at. Dash at the ready as the plant will come through. Icy going to be getting himself just past the halfway point towards that showstopper.
It's so good from G2. They're so well coordinated with pushing and pulling, taking turns to trade. Can't quite find the connection.
He's got to be ready for this forward presence, and he is. Snappy with that headshot. So he looks to deal a little bit of increased damage. Swing out, gets himself a second. 1 HP, another shot down at the corpse. Some more shots down at the corpse, and says, okay, I'm ready. Come take me. Phantom will be carried over. G2 will start off 2-0.
Okay, something is going to get his, but this is just a great start for G2. I love the way they're working the map, being really methodical, using those high pen weapons to great effect through the boxes, all the things that you would want. I mean, yeah, that's pretty darn nasty something. But it's
clean with it.
Yeah, it's just really impressive for G2. I love the way they played these last couple of rounds. It's good mid-rounding, and in this round, it's just good coordinated play. Kind of suss out where PRX was setting up their defenses. Now you don't get much attention over at A. And they're going to try to make a push towards mid. Oh my god. Making so much noise as PRX.
Yeah. Swing out, nothing spotted. And then G2 swing their way back in towards B. He's retaking this space. Probably the guide and something. Dead. Leaf with a headshot. Outlaw opening things up once again over here towards C. Nano out just to try to clear some space. There's no real util you have to be worried about. Not playing KJ on the opposite side.
That's huge.
Just trying to check an angle.
They're winning those battles against something over at Mound, and that opens up the map so much more. Makes it so much more difficult for PRX to find any lurks or flanks or anything like that. So much space is under G2's control.
And look at this rotation. I mean, PRX, they fully bought into this C hit for the time being. Now the approach slowly creeping up over towards A. Mindfreak sending out that paranoia. Now needing the TP out to safety. Gets himself in towards back site. Safe for the moment, but approaches here on multiple fronts, and that's going to be Icy swinging in from the right, catching him completely off guard. Kill found, and now in a 3v5 where you have to retake, the call to save, it looks like it's already been done. Divine inching forward, seeing if he spots anything else out here, but G2, they're going to be converting this bonus, and this is a fantastic start for the squad.
They're playing great. I love the way that they're working the map, taking their time a little bit at the beginning, and again, huge, and then isolating players, able to just kind of bully their way through. Divine trying to do some damage on the way out. Good fault line to set him up.
Fault line sent, but it will be instantly traded. Can't hold over that weapon, so now just Forsaken and Jing. Sat back, gonna try to maintain these weapons. Forsaken, surely he doesn't swing the challenge. And we'll just back away. Stay tucked there at upper. Here's the push. Oh, he goes for last second, but is able to go ahead and hold on to his weapon. But 3-0 start, G2. This is everything you want to see for this America squad after what we witnessed on Split.
Yep, and they've got a showstopper to boot. Great opening shot from Leaf. Just completely
right there.
And now you get to mostly for the side of PRX. And that showstopper as well.
4-0 atau 5-0 pasti langsung tembak nih.
Looks like they might want to challenge this
Ini
rubble
kalau kalah juga tembak nih.
space.
Kayaknya mah.
Chucked in.
Nah, apa sih?
Nothing significant going to be found there.
Jing just trying to play an angle where maybe he can catch the showstopper out of the air.
Mind Freak in behind here. Swing on the corner. Jonah P going to be taking low. Showstopper now going to be coming in. Mind Freak able to find one, but Icy takes out Trent. Some friendly fire to be found as the flash coming through. Divine trying to steady the aim. Eventually he's able to find that headshot.
Oh.
And now Leaf arrives. Puts one down. Nanoswarm. They're at back rubble, forcing Divine out into the open. The Classic to try to find the kill, but he cannot. Divine will collect 3. As PRX get themselves on the board.
Opts to re-challenge Rubble and pays the price. It's that util coordination from the breach and the omen makes it so difficult behind that. And it's just Divine.
Calm at the end.
That's the thrifty reaction.
Again, big presence here towards A from G2. Slow creep up towards this orb. Divine Seekers at the ready. On the way from the Nightfall here is Trent. Looks like they just want to contact up into the site. Another corner, Jing spy. H.L. sent to try to slow them up. Paranoid, except for Divine. Playing on the back of that fault line. Catches Fallon. Jing out all the way in behind Rubble. Takes out Leaf. Takes out another. Looks to find Trent. Trent will finally put it down by 10. And he's coming through. Taking out ready for it. Looks like Mind Freak can get one.
Gila nggak jelas. Mati semua tiba-tiba.
Now, 2 duelists getting ready to duke it out. 30 HP here for Icy. Needs to have the headshot. Needs to be snappy, but he can't quite make it happen. Still, solid damage dealt here. G2 damn near taking away every single weapon from the PRX camp, but they will be able to find the second round win.
I mean, Jing is just unreal. The timings that he'll take on those blast packs is just it's otherworldly. It's ethereal. The way that he finds these openings and can recover so fast. Then he's just so snappy. Almost gets a third. And then something had a very weak Icy to deal with just a Guardian. An opportunity for Icy potentially, but very tricky situation.
The contrast between how the players are vibing on stage and Alex watching from behind. Probably even more frustrated because you can hear them being happy and cheerful.
Yeah, and Forsaken's like, Jing, you got 3 kills, good job. And Alex, meanwhile, you're making mistakes.
So Jing looking for more. Very aggressive space take there from him. Does pull back.
Mati lagi sih nggak
Sight's going to be turned over towards B. Quick clear here on the Prowler. He's just trying to check that forward corner. Make sure that no one's going to be tucked away.
Yeah, G2 looking to see if they can maybe isolate a fight or set up a 2v1 against something. Has to back out because of that haunt. And they are going to try to make a push, but again, it's that tucked in position of Leaf. Let's see if this time PRX remembers. Oh, they do.
Looking for it, yeah. Forsaken able to get that kill. Leaf going to be taken down. Something still. Jiggle peeking back over here by Icy. Icy up on top of the wall with the Prowler. That's going to be enough to force something out, so he actually doesn't fall for the trap. Just pulls back into the site. Final Seeker going to get cleared up.
The Seekers just mega trolled. All 3 of them went towards Jonah P. I guess they had to because of the door.
A dangerous jump across a dangerous challenge, but he still comes out on top. Icy dead. The paint shell not getting much damage dealt. Fallon now at 1. Jonah P a little bit whippy there with the spray. Sends out the snake bite. Forsaken does have to tuck back around the corner, but now Divide continues to try to hold them here at.
Kenapa? Cok, woi.
Will be able to do so now. They have this 50-50 set up. Divide not even needing the reinforcements, not needing the flank. Gets a second as Trent does fall, and now just Fallon trying to hold on to that weapon with 1 health.
Yeah, just good. Proactive play here from PRX, clearing that corner where Leaf was hiding. Doing a really nice job this time, remembering problems that occurred previously. And they're just doing a great job of holding the line at the front B. Yep, just one done. I love that. And then they use the Hawk to check. Don't get any confirmation on it. I mean, something is going to hit those shots. He's just built like that.
Bit different.
Bit different. And Divide, so sturdy as always. I mean, just what a year he's been having. Just absolutely incredible. Divide has been so good for PRX for the last 2 years. But this year, again, he's just been absolutely wonderful.
Look at this forward space take here from the side of PRX. Clear out on the boom bot. Paint shells just going to be exchanged on either side. It's now Nightfall going to be coming through. And PRX quickly do make their departure. It's just a util dump with everyone walking away completely unscathed.
You don't get much out of that Nightfall. You do get another orb. You still have the lockdown.
Flash out, Mind Freak pushing on the back of it is able to collect one, but Icy Trent responding in kind. Trent gets himself a second. Jing trying to push forward. It's going to be shut down now. It's all on something. Last man standing in the 1v2. The lockout also available. They're going to hightail it over to A. Should have a decent timing on the ult. Something's reading this, knows where they're going to be headed. But can he clutch it out? Oh, it's going to be stacked against him. Leaf playing that first contact, staring in towards stairs here.
Tidak.
Tucks back. Turret set up. Something spotting it. Just trying to inch forward, take as much space as he possibly can before alerting. Swings in, gets the headshot, lockdown. Not going to be in play. Rush around the backhand side, looking to peek in towards tree, spots nothing, but now he knows it's going to be approaching in from main, especially as the Prowler comes in. He wants to fight. Sees connects. Time ticking. He wants this kill before he goes for the defuse. He swings in. He's able to find it. Something clutches it out. And PRX will take the lead.
Unbelievable. I mean, this is just a straight aim duel on Mound. And G2 comes out ahead. Kind of an over-aggression, I think, from Devi there with that last peek in a 2v1. But that gives something an opportunity to go to the other side. He's so quick with the rotation again. And he gets the info immediately as he gets over there. He hears the bunny hopping, he hears the door open from tree, and then he gets to see where the turret comes. So he's able to isolate these fights. That's so smart from Something, and very aware of his situation and the timings that he has to push Trent. Trent threw literally every piece of util he had at him and still couldn't buy enough time.
And it was still Trent who was doing his damnedest at the beginning of the round. Those 3 kills that got him into that position, having that advantage was on his back. Just can't quite close the PRX now in the lead by 1 round. Leaf again. It's just his happy place. Tucked away, listening for these rotations. In the meantime, Icy entering over in towards C. Showstopper out. As there's the aftershock, they're still aware of it. They flash him right into the damage. They flush him out. They say, you're not getting away with it again. Hit invested, however. They're trying to make things a little bit more difficult, but Showstopper in the corner. That's going to be a double kill. Picks up out, picks up Icy. Paint shell lobbed in. Jonah P. Just trying to play elusively, trying to play quietly. Shorty now in hand. Fault line across. Jing pops his way in, pops his way out. He finds him. A 3-piece, the cleanup, and PRX broadening the lead in flawless fashion.
They're unbelievable. They're absolutely unbelievable. The speed at which they can play is unmatched sometimes. This is just one of those rounds. They do a good job early. Mind Freak abandons the site. They isolate this kill with the aftershock and the flash. And then Jing finds the Showstopper, blinded by the paranoia, still hits 2, and then knows that likely he's got a player, Jonah P, just near him. Switches to the shorty, takes it down. So aware, our PRX, and it's going to be a timeout for G2 as they looked so good getting that bonus Achilleos, getting those first 3 rounds since then. 5 in a row for PRX.
I gotta do him like that. This man's playing a solid game right now. Well, timeout gonna be called here from G2. It's a very solid start with the run back. 5 consecutive here for PRX. Building up that momentum here on Lotus once again. Very scary prospect, especially considering that this is the defender side to start.
Right, and this is usually the better side of the map for G2, is this attacker side. At least so far this year. This is where they've been doing their damage, and it looked like they were. And I mean, I'm very impressed with G2 here today. They're oftentimes able to go blow for blow, but when you get dragged down in the mud with PRX, this happens to everybody, happens to every team. They just can kind of outthink you and outplay you in the heat of the moment.
Yep.
That's what makes him so tricky. And Jing's, these blast packs he's having today are some of the best I've seen all year. And that's saying something, because we've seen some good ones, but he's finding these unbelievable timings. That Showstopper was ridiculous.
Gorgeous from him. Still no operator here in sight. As
Anjir.
bouncing back in the front line. Yeah, no, Icy still has his. Icy's on the opposite side of the map. He's doing a little bit of trolling and doing a lot of damage. Able to find Forsaken. Getting some revenge for himself there after the previous round. But now Valen going to be taken down. Man advantage here for the side of PRX, and weapons not able to be recovered here.
Are they going to invest in Nightfall? That's the big question for me right now for G2.
Tap onto the door, the approach getting ready to come through. It might be a bit of an overcommit from them, but now Trent finding a kill. Shuts it down, re-swing in, Jing. Hesitating for a moment, but now entries in around the back, finds the first one. Blast back to try to offset, continues to swing in. It works a treat. Icy collects that kill. Now a 2v2. Out in the open, though, Divide collecting the first, can't quite find it, but now into the 1v1, but Jonah Peace just so damn low. Mind Freak. It's served up to him on a silver platter.
Gila.
Time decently
Nyaris aja
close.
kecolongan tuh.
G2 a solid effort off the back of the timeout, but it will be PRX getting themselves up to 6.
I mean, again, it's good patience. Divide waiting, expecting that aggressive push from Valen. Try to gain a little bit of space, able to cut that down. They trade 1-for-1 with Leaf. Again, they're reading those positions that Leaf was trying to tuck into pretty well. But he this time has a Sheriff in hand, just hits a great shot. Then they come through, and it's Jing again. Hits a blast pack right as he anticipates that fade util coming. He gets right over that C's, gets in the back line, and they have no idea. And it throws the round completely awry for G2. As good as they played that round, Jing just played it better.
Oh, Paranoia, the fault line in, but Valen's still going to be standing tall, finds both kills. Jing Mindfreak now going to be taking down Divide, dead on the back end. Rolling Thunder committed. Something in ahead of Jonah P is able to get the catch there on to one, but do they suspect the player from behind? It's like something does. Can he do anything about it is the question. Continues to swing in, he's going for this, the something wide swing. And Jonah's he just waits for him to stop dead in his tracks, and he does take him down. A solid and clean reply here from G2. Breaking the win streak of PRX.
That is the something swing. Just a great positioning here from Valen, unaccounted for. Yeah, that Paranoia hits a lot of players, but Valen doesn't get hit, so it makes it easy for him to just cut PRX down as they try to push that angle. Incredible. Great read.
Yeah. And
anticipating the aggressiveness, and yeah, he doesn't like it.
Fairly costly as well, the Rolling Thunder. I mean, committed after 2 players that had already been taken down.
That's true.
Something now. Does get the operator into the mix. Quick break on the baby door there from Forsaken. Paranoia across, a little bit of damage going to be found there off the paint shells. As it's just blind spray across. Jing, quick exit.
How does he know?
Dodges out on that season. I don't know. He just knows that it's coming his way.
Just incredible. The senses he has. Just the unbelievable reaction time.
But all this effort, it's just to try to push them over to something. He gets the leg shot on the Trent, but he cannot confirm the kill. Nightfall connecting the Prowler on the chase. He's got to clear it out. He's got a backpedal, but he cannot. Jonah P able to intercept. Stops the exit, takes him down. And now the lockdown sent inside tree. Right there. Forsaken in a very committed position. Fault line. Ooh. Now counter spam. Jonah takes him out. The rest of the team have to respect this ult.
Scout destroyed.
No blizzard spots on the one. A reposition necessary there from Trent. Drops back down.
Shadows traveling.
PRX though. Ash decent on a lot of the players. Do they actually commit in for this retake? The 3v5 Snakebite to go ahead and further delay. And Icy on a very deep line all the way back. Here behind Rubble. Waiting for his moment. Jake, the push up into smoke, he's able to find one. Tries to backpedal out. They know Icy, but they should know as well that this round is over, that this is going to be completely unsavable. With Divine out, Quan to a bad position, does get taken down. Mind Freak able to put 2 down. And Valen will be the last one to survive. But cash-wise, G2, they are flush with it. Now they get themselves up to 5.
Yeah, this is a great execute here from G2, using that Nightfall to keep something guessing. He decides to stick around before he clears the Prowler, and he pays the price.
Satu orang doang.
Very nicely timed. Wait for that shot, and then they swing around the corner. Just reading the positionings here at PRX. Off of that fault line, they're able to kind of guess that Forsaken's going to go back upstairs, take him down.
3C gitu mulu anjir.
Very nicely done by G2.
Got him, my boy.
And now they have a chance to make this even in this half. Icy one away from a showstopper.
Oh my god, Jing, oh my god, sniped out of the sky is Icy. Comes up with 2. Tag down to 30, but still alive and well. What a shutdown. Just picking him out of the sky. Something now on the opposite side of the door, the showstopper. Just escort them forward here onto this B site. Tap of the door. I see Ted finds himself another elimination. And Mind Freak now, last one standing, cannot make it happen. We are tied up at 6-6.
Yeah, a great bounce back here from G2. After PRX strung so many rounds together, they're able to answer right back at the end. Finally get their footing. Finally start working together well as a team. Winning some of these opening exchanges again. And that's just insanely good shooting from Icy, the rookie, getting it done there. With the transfer onto the second. Gets the showstopper, gets the third. Awesome stuff from Icy.
Incredibly solid round to bring us to complete parity between these teams. Tied up 6-6. Players will take a moment, take a breather here during the halftime. But for now, let's zoom in a bit more on Jonah P with our Omen player moment.
Yeah, this is Jonah P from G2 Valorant. I mean, honestly, I wanted to win this game extremely bad. Not only to get us into playoffs, but we had a Berlin boot camp back in December, a while back, and Heretics, we scrimmed them quite a bit. They destroyed us, but yeah, it was not very clean from us, and you know, but just making that comeback and having that, you know, storyline for us, it felt great. We're not known for making big comebacks like that. We're known for the reverse, choking 9-3s, 8-4s, 10-4s, you name it. Like, we've had so many games like that, so having that 9-3 comeback on the third map just felt great.
Oh, wait. That's a really good fault line. Jonah P in a 1v3. All staring at elbow. Benji Fishy will fall, make it to an ace to potentially close the map. Can he pull it off? They're both right there. The spam onto the first, they're both weak. He's gonna connect it all!
It kind of makes sense why people underestimate us. Like, our regular season was pretty inconsistent. And, you know, if you're an inconsistent team, you're going to get, you know, some criticism, which is totally fair. So, yeah, just coming to this event, we don't really care what people say. We're just focused on why we're being inconsistent and, you know, just every day work to be better and work to fix those mistakes that we make.
Working on the consistency, working on getting better, and right now we've been seeing that in real time, from the run back on split to now being dead even on a PRX's map pick of Lotus. They'll swap sides, but this is where they need to be the most prepared. That attack half getting ready to come in here from PRX.
And they had a solid defender side against Heretics despite losing the map. They went 5-5 before it was closed out by Team Heretics. So certainly G2 can get this done, and you know, with that extra sentinel there, gonna give you an extra layer of defense. You know, is PRX gonna be able to clear it? It's not like they're unfamiliar playing against this comp. It's what most people run.
Here.
Empty A site. The turret to alert here, and now a triple push out of B main. No, double back here. Is Valen not going to be joining in? Turret recalled, the alarm bot. Still set up.
Look at this flank.
Are they going to be ready for this crunch from behind? Shots coming across. Trent is giving up the game, and he can't confirm the kill. Just a minor amount of damage dealt there. Something noting one. Spotting out Icy back over here towards the spawn. Swings out wide. Valen trying to get the kill. He can.
Something.
Down to 5 HP. His paint shell connecting. Forsaken has to drop back.
Right there.
He himself tag low. 45 remaining. Fault line going to be sent. Jing looking to swing off that one, but nothing really going to be noted for now. He's just keeping Icy held back. Jump across the way. It's going to be Valen collecting another one as Mind Freak dead. Valen with 3. Divide gone. Jing put down and Forsaken. Can't find anything. Up 4K for the IGL is G2. They will take the other pistol
parah
out
itu
here
sih,
in
parah
this
nih
map.
Wifin anjir.
What a retake here for G2.
Dia kayak
Just
gua
on
aja
their
kalau
horse
nembak.
off the rip, just reading that. PRX isn't going to change direction if they give up that space on A. And they're just pushing through attacker spawn as fast as they can, and they're hitting some great shots. And he got flashed down to 5 HP, and then he's still able to win these battles. Unbelievable, Valen. Unbelievable. Huge 4K for him. And yeah, I mean, PRX just couldn't hit their shots. That's all there was to it, to be honest.
Free sight, trying to get into that post-plant situation, but just picked apart one after the other. Let me see. Triple Bulldog purchase here coming through from the side of G2. Stinger and Spectre alongside that is Forsaken. Gonna try to escort them forward here on to see something getting a little bit of damage. Does get the headshot there on the lead. He'll be knocked down to 46. Spots out Jing and swings around the back, Bucky in hand, able to find one, but Valen puts an end to that. Entry power now taken away. Bucky into the hands of the Devise. The plant tapped for a moment, but not committed to.
Give it over to Mind Freak. See if they can set their positions up with this Bucky. Do some more damage with it. Great sees.
Yep, sees, and look at the kill. The paint shell's dying now, dead. That's Spectre.
Kenapa sih anjir?
He's left stranded on the floor, and Forsaken, he can't get over to it. Mind Freak, he doesn't want to move a muscle. Push up into the smoke, just looking to try to play a timing, looking to get a catch. He cannot. And Icy, despite being dazed up, headshot into the kill. Leaf the only casualty. G2, they'll move up by 2. Now 8-6.
Yeah, just brilliant stuff here again with their util combos. Yeah, you lose player to Bucky, but so what? That season 8 combo works a treat there, isolating Divide and Mind Freak on the back of the site, so they can't really get much done. Divide gets taken out by it. It's just so nice here from G2. You can see the confidence starting to flow for this G2 squad. They're starting to play together. And that's when things get a little bit scary here. PRX is looking a little bit off at times on this map. Looking to grab a judge here for Jing. So it looks like to me they're gonna consider a pretty big C hit as Rubble control completely taken.
Device just dead off the rip. Leave for the peek out. Outlaw in hand. He'll shrug off that damage taken. And Smoke now try to stave off this push. Probably checking outside of B there from Trent as well. Now for these rotations to start to come through. Entry in. They know that the site is clear, but Leaf still tucked away here at Waterfall. Pitching for that shot. Backs away just in time. Something unable to get that hit coming through. Flash in deep. He swings out, but still can't steady the aim. Trent claims 2. His Mind Freak taken down. Forsaken gonna be scouted, scrambling away, trying to keep himself alive. Sprays down to 1, but he's running out of bullets. Now it's all of Jing, and as the flank comes in, Valen, he will shut him down. G2 convert the bonus, they move up now, 9-6.
I mean, PRX just trying to push Waterfall 1 by 1, trying to win some of these battles, but the numbers advantage for G2 is there, and they're gonna take another bonus. It's just a little much here from PRX. Kind of just, yeah, getting too aggressive. I agree. Timeout's going to be needed because that was, you know, the first player, fine. You send something out there, you try to set them up with a flash, totally fine with that. But after that, you might as well just lock them down and try to use that amazing choke point you have where the defenders have to come through Waterfall and just knock them down. And again, these opening picks from Leaf, he is so clean with those snipers. Has been all tournament.
Trent as well, just really shutting down the
Divide just got shit on. I just hit him with
the opening push. As well, he's not necessarily wrong.
He is not wrong at all.
Very solid early kill to be found there. PRX needing to make the most out of these last 15 seconds here on the timeout. Plenty of words exchanged between Alex and the rest of the squad. Can they find that round victory? Looks like they're going to be forcing up a bit for a full stinger buy. Spoiler alert.
I mean, they're going to try to do to G2 what G2 does to other teams. Catch them with those stingers, catch them a bit off guard. Icy does have the op. So, power weapon in the hands of G2. No Odin just yet, but going to be tricky now for PRX. Let's see if they're just going to go for an explosive B hit. It's being read decently by G2. Got a lot of delay utility in there with the Omen and the Fade. So this could be tricky.
Operator now here for Icy. Situated over towards A, but it looks like with this rush, with this buy, they want to just full send it in towards B, but do they rebalance position? And so far, they have not. And now he strikes, finds the first one, Mind Freak, trying to take him down, but ends up falling. Found collecting that kill. Trying to be, however, going to be overwhelmed. Something dashing away, keeps himself alive and in the mix. As Jing scoops up a Phantom.
Sagan. The lurk towards the spike. It's being watched behind the box by Leaf, and he's making noise.
Noise is made, and Leaf able to find that kill, and now they are in such a dire position. Prowler in for the check. Spots up. Making their positions known. But G2 confident. They know that these players on the other side are so very low, especially with something taking that damage. 12 HP remaining on him.
One enemy remaining.
Just legs just absolutely swept out from beneath him. Something falls, Jing marked. Looking for the reveal, the Prowler up over the top, gets the bite, and Trent will find the kill. Only 2 eliminations found, Spike not planted, PRX not getting that bonus cash, and G2 hits double digits.
G2 just reading this hit very, very nicely. Valen's positioning, knocks 2 down, and that's about it. That's basically round over. I mean, yeah, PRX scrappy as heck. Trying to do what they can is something. He gets 2, and then he's able to dash away, try to buy some time and space, but Never really able to get comfortable as coming from just about every angle possible. RG2.
One down.
They look very clean right now. PRX is struggling to get anything done on this attacker side.
I don't even necessarily know if they noted the operator, because Icy was just on this A side the entire time. The rest of the team, they were the ones dealing with PRX. Do they know that he has this? Right now, he's sat up just watching in towards tree. Gonna try to reinforce Jonah P's position here. Door will full swing shot, re-tap on it. Trailblazer checking forward, but not scouting him out. Something rushing right into the spider's web.
Astagfirullahalazim. Bener-bener ya.
They've got a great
Ya
read.
Allah.
G2 is just all over everything PRX wants to do.
Aneh sumpah. Seenggaknya ditembakin dulu gitu.
Ready to come in. Jing needs to try to hold here. Outside the baby door, checks close with that. Connection not gonna be found. Jonah P in the meantime, caught. Mind Freak coming away with that kill. Swing out, dink in, Divide, able to find Leaf, finishes him off. Just tucks away, eats a little bit of damage there from the paint shells. Fault line now crashing across. Fallon gonna be taken down. Jing able to find that. Mind Freak still lingering, still lurking. Finds Trent. PRX will be able to get themselves back on the board, putting up their first round victory here on this attack side.
Yeah, it was a nice job here by Jing to flush out some players to keep them towards Mind Freak's lurk here by Rubble. You can see they use the showstopper, and that's when he strikes. Great patience, great timing, great coordination from PRX. And this time around, they're able to get their feet planted, get the crossfire set up, get this post plant in their favor.
4 second, ayo 4 second nge-kill 3 doang lu
So
kacau.
successful, but now you got a couple big
Kenapa
ults
nih
for
4 second ini?
G2 to consider. Showstopper, Nightfall.
You can turn this around on them really quickly.
Yep.
PRX looking for something a bit pacey here. Something slowed up. Boombot checking forward, but Jonah still statuesque here. Just tucked away.
They just keep doing it, these cheeky positions.
Okay, well, Divide check behind the tree this time around. The push forward, he spotted him, but that paranoia timing is just perfect. Showstopper at the ready. Icy spotting one, sends a Divide down to a sliver. Mind Freak swinging out, finding one, but then taken down. Spike still bring forward now on the floor. Valen shuts it down. And Jing cannot find any more value. G2 get themselves up to 11. Not allowing for PRX to string two together.
Yeah, these awesome defensive setups that G2 is using are just completely fooling PRX every time. There's a player in a different spot. Jonah P can get so much info. The paranoia so good from Valen. Just love what I'm seeing from G2. They are so on top of PRX in terms of where their util is going to go, where that util is going to be checking, particularly Devi's util. How many times have we seen those Trailblazers not see a player and it costs PRX a life?
Yeah, and corners in general right now very much working against PRX. The second timeout going to be used. Last one here from Alex. Casting them out to sea and hoping that they make it safely across to the other side. For now, G2, all advantages pretty much theirs. 3 ults for PRX available at the moment, but that Nightfall already online for Trent. Lockdown not too far off from Leaf.
It's going to be tough. It's going to have to be one of the most impressive comebacks. Not the most we've seen in this tournament, but because we've seen quite a few of nutty ones. But it would be a very impressive one for sure for PRX. They could string this back, but in my mind, G2 just too good on this map right now. PRX pretty one-dimensional for the most part. One of the few rounds they had success was taking A control and then pivoting towards B. You know, they've tried some explosive hits towards C. They tried just kind of W-king their way into A, and every time there's been an answer from this G2 squad. Let's see, Devi is the Seekers. They're gonna pop them. Are they gonna wait a little bit? They're looking for some attention over towards Rubble, and Devi on his own with the spike. A couple players coming out towards mid.
Double peek out for a second. I mean, with just a stinger, can't really challenge against this one. And G2, Wiley probably gonna be happy. They get the fault line out of him, put that on cooldown.
Cek. Nah,
Again,
baru udah.
Trailblazer forward. Checking, not spotting anything though. Gonna P, holding up close. He collects 2 kills. Mind freaking something, both taken down. Seek by Sent, but what damage dealt already. And Jonah now just 1 away from having that pit online to make PRX's lives that much more difficult. Forsaken wants to try to get is Rolling Thunder. Now it's just gonna be a back off. Space given over. G2 confident in their retake here in a 5v3.
And they're gonna be coming through the door. A couple different angles, gonna be really tricky. Forsaken trying to get ahead of it.
Trying to get ahead of it, but instead it's gonna be taken down. He and Jing on the floor. Divide, now last one standing. Swings out, finds the first, is not ready for Icy. G2.
Wah, Forsaken lagi bad
They're
day
gonna get
parah
themselves
anjir.
up to 12. Map point to take us over to bind.
Just so steady right now from G2. They are just in complete control, and Jonah P at the point of attack wins a 1v2. They're giving him opportunities. You know, they're not swinging together sometimes. You're not trying to maybe go for that something peak there where he goes out first and tries to buy a lot of space, but it's just because Jonah P's just a little bit ahead of it.
Nice.
Takes Mind Freak down, and then, of course, something's going to try to reswing. They're ready for it, but now PRX, a little bit quieted. And there's a ton of ults here for both sides. Nightfall, Viper's Pit,
Get
G2.
messy.
Yeah.
Get out of my way.
It's going to get messy.
For now, Knives popped something. It's playing off solo towards this C site. All the Killjoy utility set up to try and interrupt him. 100% down, seeing if he can get any movement out of Leaf whatsoever, but Leaf just staying back. Not sure if that Rolling Thunder is going to be escorting that jet forward, so wants to just go ahead and concede some space for now.
I've got your trail.
Seeker's now going to be sent. Snake bite to try to slow things up. Jonah P going to be noted there over at stairs and Divide. Take it down. Jonah P pushing forward, finds that elimination. Now tucks back over towards the stairs position. The Mind Freak as well, knocked down to 36. An immense amount of damage dealt. Jing, here at drop. Just a bulldog, 3 players on the opposite side. Boombot coming his way, has to be cleared out. They managed to do so. Haunt not spotting as the C's comes out. Now it's going to be the Rolling Thunder trying to push them back. Connections on the multiple, but Pain Shell's not finding the value.
So well timed on that Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, Pit still in play here for G2. Not able to drop that one, but Forsaken finds an opening kill. Balan going to be taken down. Won't use Mind Freak repositioning, gets himself over here by Rubble. Jonah, another kill, a third. Jing, dead, something, tucked away, finds the first one. Drifting around the backhand side, Knives pulled, finds himself a third elimination. As Leaf trying to hold for the fuse, push under the corner, the right click, not taking him down, but has the time being bought.
Nggak dapet, nice.
Something clutching out the round as Leaf hightails it away. He will hold on to
Hampir
his
aja
weapon,
bisa
but PRX
coy,
can hold
coy.
on to their hopes.
Unbelievable. I mean, just
It's something.
PRX players start dropping like flies, and I'm just like, okay, we're going to bind. But then something just barely. Crazy, crazy stuff here from Jonah P. He is really, really feeling it right now. Something, finally getting those blades to do what he wants to on this map. And there's a fair amount of PRX fans here in the audience today. Seeing a lot of the purple and pink jerseys.
But it cost them everything. I mean, granted, a lot of commitments there on the side of G2 as well. The Leafs still one away from having that lockdown online. PRX had to dump everything that they had. And because they all go down, that Outlaw can find value here. Only Forsaken with full armor.
Now they're back to kind of taking their time, spreading the map a little bit, trying to find some of those open areas. Leaf again with this Outlaw. He's been so good. A great flash to clear that angle by PRX. Now they're going to be able to kind of work their way through. Something going to be the one left behind this time to potentially try to cut off these rotations. There's a toxic screen in the way. Buys a little bit of time for Valen to slide over. Good fault line hits both.
Connects on the 2. They managed to pull back though. Get themselves up the safety, and the Trailblazer doesn't go deep enough to spot them both. Oh, they reposition aggressively forward here. Just jumping, see if he can spot anything. Knows that Mind Freak's gonna be playing up on top of that box, but Mind Freak not given the time of day, not given the opportunity. Not gonna be peeking out. If he spots a pixel out of place, Leaf could absolutely devastate, and he has. Forsaken, dead, lockdown, now online. And there's the investment. Sent through the paint shells, they've been committed. Can't just send those through. They have a tiny little corner to try to tuck away in, but that's gonna have them all corralled together, and Leaf finds himself a second kill. Something now, dead, swing forward, Divine Mind Freak answering back, Divine finding another Jing! Closes out the last 2 kills!
Wow.
Lockdown beat down to
Ih, ngeri
PRX.
banget
They
loh.
stand their ground together. They keep themselves in this round.
There's nobody but PRX. I thought that round was done. I thought, again, that we were going to bind. Great shots from Leaf. That angle he takes to give himself that lockdown. Then he finds a second onto something. Able to just see over the lip of the sight. But Jing so snappy. And now you got a showstopper for Jing. Now you got an opportunity to do some damage. The economy here for both teams. A little bit starting to dwindle for the side of G2. PRX is in the gutter.
Oh, Forsaken. Ready for the push. G2 not going to give it to him here. Trailblazer instantly cleared over by A. Binder sending a pop flash, trying to make his exit. Leaf in the meantime, swinging out wider here on the site, seeking target. Showstopper now, the chase through, Jing finds his mark. Leaf gonna be taken down, Forsaken, trying to hold two at bay. Prowler cleared out, but the Paranoia now gonna be invested. Just spamming here into the corner, nearly finds the shot, but can't quite make it happen. Trent at 27, still gonna be alive as the plant comes in onto C.
Trying to set up for this, coming from a bunch of different angles. Love these retakes from G2.
Two on the site. Caught the cloak, rotating back around. Nobody else to try to play off the door. It's just going to be basically a full send through Waterfall. Mindfreak looks to try to hold the line, pushes up, finds the first. Confirmed presence on the rest. He's decayed down to one. He's waiting for his moment. Trying to TP out, but Jonah takes him down. Swing onto the corner though. Jing still standing here alongside the bye. And Jing once again will put him down.
Apa sih? Kena dari mana ya?
Three-piece for the Rays. PRX and themselves also up to double digits. 2 more rounds for overtime.
Oh, dia lompat ya pas TP ya.
And timeout for G2.
Yeah, and G2 has been giving up a little bit of extra space. I mean, part of it is also that in the round before this, the util from Jason, from Forsaken, was really good. And he was able to kind of clip 2 players with that breach fault line and buy some space to get them their plants. But the change up from PRX that I'm liking is they're not over pushing. They're starting to hold angles. They're starting to funnel players of G2 into choke points and take them down. They're doing a good job of accounting for the lurks that are being attempted by G2. That time they tried to send 2 in towards B pillars, but it's read at least by Forsaken, and that causes the wrap where they have to try to go through Waterfall. G2 feels like if Forsaken's there, you know, this flank probably won't get what we want to out of it, so let's just try for a death ball retake of sorts, and doesn't work out because now PRX is starting to really hold the line nicely once they get this spike plant down.
G2 looking to fight back, looking to put an end to this one, take us over to bind. So get focused up on that final map. PRX can continue to persevere. See the purchase coming through. Money's a bit all over the place here for G2.
Same with PRX. I mean, they have to invest in a Guardian and an Outlaw. That Outlaw for something could.
I mean, he knows that they're going to be half arm on the other side.
Exactly.
Or at least heavily suspects it. They could buy all the way down for it, but with the weaker weaponry, very much is expecting to be able to get some one-taps here. And do they give him the time of day? Jonah P, once again, sat back here at stairs. Ping comes down. PRX cognizant.
Just expecting another one of those hidden players around a corner. It's going to pop out and kill him. This time, Jonah P's pushed a little bit further back.
Smoke coming through. Paranoia. Oh, they get the stun in. There's the push up into the smoke, and Jing able to take him down. That pesky Viper now dealt with. Swing forward here onto the side, device body 1, but Icy. Gets a nice timing, swings around the opposite side.
Pasti dapat.
Good shot through. Brings it back into a 4v4.
It's a good pivot, but it's being read well by G2.
TP forward in towards B. No, canceled. A little bit of util exchanged here onto the B side. Decay going to be expiring. Jing taking some very aggressive space, but he's only able to find one. Showstopper now here from Icy, spotting out something, but only gets a smattering of damage. Cannot confirm that kill. And Icy tagged down to 15. Boombot right into his face. Manages to clear that one out. Something he wants to play this aggressively. And I can't believe that he's going for it. Leaf manages to put him down. Now a 2v3. Top of the spike, some spray across, swing out, Forsaken, gone to the fuse, being held, paint shells in, and Leaf will get the final kill.
Ya
G2, the timeout works a
ampun.
treat. They take down PRX PRX unload is 13 to 10. We're going to bind.
Awesome stuff here from
Ini
G2.
semua karena nggak
Really
ngecek
starting to feel themselves
corner,
against
kebiasaannya.
Solid warm up here, solid
Lagi
run back from
ngecek
G2.
corner.
Not allowing PRX to push this all the way into OT. Now bind, the final map to determine who's going to be walking away victorious, who's going to be staying in the upper bracket.
Bro, I can't see shit without my glasses, so if one of them shit talking me, can one of you let me know?
I never see anyone because my monitor is so high.
Oh no, I just want to know to smile.
Yo, Nate, Jing just stood up.
That's the one guy I wouldn't believe. Forsaken I can believe, Goodbye I can believe, but something in Jing are like too like wholesome.
I've waited my whole career to get revenge on these guys, bro. The emotions are gonna make me insane. That's for sure.
Oke, kita ciao kita mandi dulu.
Is there something on your mind that's haunting you like a ghost? Am I the one that makes you cry or keeps you so high? There's no coming down. I lose myself when you're not around, like it's something real. I lose myself when you're not around, like it's something real. So everything was just a lie. I think it's haunting you like a ghost. Am I the one that makes you cry or keeps you so high? There's no coming down. I lose myself when you're not around, like it's something real. I lose myself when you're not around, like it's something real. I lose myself when you're not around, like it's something real.
And G2 manages to fight back, and we're going to map 3. Welcome back, everyone. Golden Boy here along with Mimi, as well as Kukuka. And guys, I mean, G2 showing that resiliency yet again. And even though PRX were really getting close there for a minute, because Jing was doing some magic, G2 managed to pull one through, which was big for them.
Yeah, I think G2 came in with another good game plan, and in this map, well, I think PRX's comp caught up with them a little bit. They're playing this double duelist, single controller composition with not a ton of initiator utility, which means they really have to be kind of focusing on like these just contact rounds. They kept on trying to go into these kind of late 4-1 executes, and I think G2 did a really good job of picking their timings on when to re-clear space, so they always knew where PRX was headed in these late rounds.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, it also helps that you get both pistols and you're able to convert both bonuses, right? That gives you a lot of leverage, but the way that they were playing, especially on the later rounds when they moved onto the defense, and the way that they were retaking time after time, they knew when to give up the space and just be like, okay, you know, take the spike, plant the spike, we'll save all the utility and just fought you on the retake.
And this was their same idea they had on Split, but I think the biggest contrast is they picked their timings to actually be fighting forward and play on site more, and critically, they were shooting, right?
Valorant is an FPS game.
It's an FPS game, it's a gun game. Wise Man once said that, but Trent and Valen, I think those guys were stepping up. We saw some rounds from Relief, and on the contrast for PRX, they were getting away with a lot less of the crime that they were committing on Split with these like individual hero rounds.
Yeah.
There was also some moments that they were pissing me off a little bit. It's the kind of
much like Neon in that respect.
It's the kind of PRX moments where they miss the utility, don't clear the corners, something goes forward, dashes in, but then Mindfreak is him. It's like those kind of moments. You're just like, so good. Like how is this happening?
The round where like they're trying to clear through the revolving door and then they just don't dog close left and a player gets a 2K from there. Rounds where they're trying to like even the final round of the game where they're trying to pivot back into B late, but they never had a lurker. They never had that map control, and then they play full offsite into post plant. Just these mistakes for PRX. There's games where they have good enough individual form that it doesn't catch up with them, and there are games like this where they lose the map because of them.
We were praising Forsaken for his flexibility, and in this map, don't get me wrong, he did good, but on the kills department, my man was not shooting.
He was doing what he needed to do with his utility, but
but still, it was like not enough. And I feel like maybe in a different composition where things are not as straightforward, it's easier to find different solutions to the problems that you find.
Not completely fair, but you know what though? Icy had a big game, and this is what G2 needed. And I think that G2 has definitely needed to find that next gear, because I was worried about them coming out of that split game, because you know, you look at the score line out of that one and how it started out and even how it ended, it was not pretty for G2 at all. And I think the Guard of old, or even G2 of old, would have crumbled under that situation. But this is clearly showing that this squad, when they're put through the work, they know how to step up. And Icy was that guy this game for them.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also complicated, right? Because if you just look at this game from the outside and you look at the duelist department, it's complicated to make a comparison because it's a 2v1, and always in that situation, they're always going to be coming at you. And you making that shiny play is not always going to be even an option, especially after round, I believe it's 4, where everything turns into chaos and he off-strand, and you know, probably mentally many people wouldn't have been able to recover from that, but Icy did.
And that's the real contrast between these two teams. PRX is a squad about their individuals, about how they game plan to set up these guys to frag. G2 is a team that is very much about the collective, and that's what got them the win on Lotus. But the series, it's not done yet. They still have to go to Bind. However, this is a map that I actually had some confidence in G2 on. I think they were great in Americas.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna say, I don't want to say that there's a chance here, because honestly, like, there's a chance either way. I mean, these two teams, you know, they're here for a reason, right? Representing their regions. PRX #1 seed, and G2, you know, coming into this one with a lot of hype. But Bind has been good for G2.
Yeah, I mean, they're the only team to have beaten 100 Thieves on this map, who was otherwise undefeated here back in Americas. However, for all the positivity you can kind of bring up for G2, this has always been a map that has been a stronghold for PRX. I think of their performances in Madrid. They're still playing that same comp with this double initiator and the harbor, and I think the way that, especially on their attack sides, they entry and they vary up the harbor utility to give so many different looks. It's a super disruptive style, and they're so good at it.
Yeah. Well, what's the game plan then here if you're a G2 in this situation? Is it the same as what it was in maps 1 and 2?
I think the retakes are working. Why would you stop with that? Especially, well, now they're starting on the attack too.
Sure, but on the defense, I think retakes are a lot harder, especially over towards B. It has to be more so using your util to disrupt, especially in this comp with a lot of mollies. However, they are starting on that attacking side, where I think G2 have some really good protocols on this map. You'll see them play a lot of these slower rounds where they're kind of like 3-1-1ing, sending this Sky Gecko combo into one area of the map and taking early space, and then late round pushing into that. I think the biggest key to success here is really stopping PRX from going for their aggressive pieces in the mid round that they really like to do with this comp.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, something probably locking one of the sides with the operator, if he's even able to get those credits in, but I'm looking at Forsaken and some redemption here for him.
Oh boy, well folks, it's map 3. Let's see how this one works out. Can G2 get that revenge on PRX, continue their run in the upper bracket? One final time, let's send it back over to the boys. It's Achilleos and Paper Thin for the call.
Thank you very much. Yes, here we go on map 3 to decide which team is going to be sticking around in that upper bracket and which one's going to be falling down, losing one of their lives here in this tournament, be one step closer to being eliminated from it. Is it the Pacific powerhouse of PRX, or is it going to be G2?
Let's go.
A very
Map 3.
solid rally
Aduh.
back here from
Main sih
G2.
bisa
Both
sih.
on that opening map of Split. Also, they're on Lotus. How do they fare now, going up against Bind?
And G2 looked so good on this map against Team Heretics. 13-6, just absolutely destroyed them. So certainly, all eyes going to be on G2 as they have a great opportunity to upset PRX, send them down to lowers, and get themselves further ahead in this tournament. Or going to be grabbed for PRX with a 3-2 split, or not a 4-1 split, excuse me. This is a strong side.
Expecting that push out here off the rip. Instead it was going to be Showers, as Mindfreak just backpedaling. Icy taking some forward space here. Quick little jump peek, something catching a glimpse, but so far, no connections on these shots. Spike being held just in front of the teleporter as Trent will go ahead and take that across. And now Forsaken tagged up, down to 13, having to make his exit. Icy will get caught up. Mindfreak able to find that kill. Takes him down, gives him an advantage over here to the side of PRX, but Plant's going to be coming through. G2 very much entrenched in this double push coming through. Forsaken finding one before getting taken down. Lethal will spray across. Jing going to be tagged up a bit. Falls to 50. Heal's not available from Devi here in the pistol.
Got a couple smokes though.
Dizzy at the ready. Wingman as well online. Quick little bounce out. Nothing going to be spotted. Jonah just sat here on top of the spike just about. As Trent wants to offer up some covering fire there from Hookah.
Oh, Jonah P.
Just sat here within the poison for now. The push forward. There's the first one. Trent getting Jing as well. Wingman going to be cleared out. Jonah P re-wrapping around through tube. Cuts back. Looking for his timing. Looking for his moment now. It is all on Devi. He doesn't know which way to look. G2 taking another pistol.
They're just so good at mid-rounding right now. They are keeping PRX guessing and not giving them opportunities to do much against these post plants. I mean, Jonah P the whole time tucked in right by the tube. So snappy. Yeah, there are a couple good kills for PRX. These pistols are starting to get worrisome for the side of PRX. And Alex is definitely starting to get frustrated. After such a hot start on Split, it looked like this was going to be all PRX all day, but G2 fighting back. Just amazing resilience.
You think back to the words of them, talking about coming into this series, saying, yeah, we played against them in the past, but we're a much more mature team. We've learned a lot. We've grown, and they are putting that on full display round after round. Dominant these pistols so far across the series. 4-1. Wingman leading the charge, looking for the plant. Drop down out of Hookah with Dizzy. Blind does greet them, but that's going to be the interrupt. As quite a bit of damage goes across here. Forsaken and something both tagged up. Good early damage found. Try to snipe across. They try to find that kill, but Jing going to be taken down. Allen just pushing his way forward into the site, able to collect 2 kills. Something will get one more as a parting gift, but widely the weaponry going to be carried forward. Just grabbing up the Bulldogs here. As G2 start things off 2-0.
They bait out the util really nicely. They get a lot of flashes, a lot of mollies thrown at the front entrance there outside of Garden, and they just absorb all of it. They just wait it out, and then they take their turn. Use that mosh that cuts through the tube to clear out Jing. He was stuck. They had so many players identified by the time they were ready to make their execute. They just do a great job pushing through, knocking players down. And a buy round here for PRX. Starting to feel like they can't afford to drop any more of these. Forsaken has to use the cascade to get out, stuck in the corner.
It sends it, decent damage dealt, but Jonah just gonna go ahead and be able to push Trent back up to 100 here. Boom about to go ahead and check forward. Leaf clears that out. Paint shells now to try to dissuade. Blast pack to create some extra distance here, and Jing just gives up on trying to defend in lamps. Space handed over here to G2. A lot of respect being shown. There's now the TP across. Something forward here at the shower. Flash at the ready. It's going to be a delayed pop on that one, but something still able to find the first one. Now Mind Freak getting involved. Picks off Trent.
It's huge.
Smoke is Valen going to try to lurk his way forward. Mind Freak is reading this.
Smoke's down. He is. They're expecting another layer to this.
This is where the spike is at. Could just rotate back around towards the front if the rest of the team are able to open things up. And Mind Freak does pull off the angle for a brief little moment, but continues to have his sights trained over on showers. Wingman checking back over here on the site. Leaf going to be stunned up. Mosh creating some additional space as Valen starts creeping his way forward. The time dwindling. 25 seconds remaining. And the entry is looking great. Valen just swings the corner blind. Takes out Mind Freak. Jing dead at the same time on the opposite side as Leaf comes up with that kill. But Boombot now scouting across. Something having to talk back in. Valen, another shot, another kill. Something just trying to delay. Thrash at the ready. He's going to try to go for it, but he's going to get caught with a util in hand. But Devi is still opened up to clean things up. But he's the only one standing. G2 wrestle all of these guns out of their hands.
Gile. Momennya.
And it's just great awareness here
So
from
you
PRX to understand that there could be a rotation through that teleporter, and they need to maintain Shower's control. And even though they end up losing it, and it looked like maybe this round was not going to go their way, that ult bought enough time for Devi to come in and finish the round. But
it's also gone.
It was costly. Yes, exactly, Achilleos. It was costly for PRX.
You see the ults available now to the side of G2. Valen with that orbital strike online. Trent with his own Thrash. Something cutting across the opposite side, getting himself flush with his teleporter door. As the Thrash, he's trying to avoid the timing on it, but he cannot get the punish. Icy. The covering fire looking gorgeous. Quick clear there on the Dizzy, but Pain Shell's lobbed in. Devi overwhelmed, taken down. TP now, double push. Icy just sat the opposite side here. Oh, the smoke, and Jing goes right up into his crosshair. Mind Freak dead, absolutely screwed. Somehow Jing beyond the grave gets a Boombot kill, but that doesn't even matter. It is Forsaken now all on his lonesome. Wasn't finding that impact on the previous map. And so far, it's a very rocky start here for PRX. That shot across, Jonah P gonna be taken down, but there's so much more work to be done in the paint. The snake bite will hold him at bay.
Just don't think he has time for this.
No, it's dwindling. He'd have to kill them all in rapid succession. Instead, looks like maybe just wants to try to deal as much damage as he possibly can, but Leaf will be left standing here at the end. 3 players alive. Cash starting to build up here for G2 as they move up 3-1.
I mean, you can see that PRX is once again trying to take these individual fights one by one, and G2 so happy to let them do that. You know, okay, something goes for the unexpected positioning there off the back of the high tide. Fine, that one's okay, but then you keep trying to challenge this angle, and then Mind Freak gets stuck inside of showers and he knows he's dead.
Yep.
And it's just really, really awesome stuff from G2. The way that they're just happy to let PRX try to play the PRX style and punish it every single time. And now you gotta figure out what you can do differently here. I'd like to see maybe a little bit more of what we saw early on, just playing for space, not playing for early aggression, early kills, early trades, because on Lotus as well, the first kills went heavily in favor of G2, and that was a real death sentence for PRX.
Well, rocky start in the early timeout call. Opportunity given, of course, to G2, though, to just take away their own observations, what they've seen, what PRX has been trying to do in these opening rounds, and then just continue to really compound and layer the anti-striding on top of it.
Yep.
It's like a stinger here for Jing, Showstopper. They're in his back pocket. Let's see if that comes into play here in this round. For now, 3-2 fan out from PRX. A 4-man stack outside of showers here for G2. Feel like they want to maybe just up the tempo.
Right here.
Push over, try to get those orbs online, because if they hand this over to Jonah Pete, that would be the Seekers ready to go.
They're going to try to push this space, and this isn't going to fool, I don't think, G2 at all.
There's the push. Forsaken able to find one, tucks into the corner, sends down that cove. They're trying to play a little bit more elusively in the Dizzy now. It notes him and takes him down. Trent able to play off that one. Showstopper now through, and they're so ready for it. Trent instantly headshotting him. Jonah P, he does end up falling. This is still significant damage dealt. You look at their HP bars now. Locked within the teleporter room. The spike now getting ready to be planted. Devi all on his lonesome. Recovered Phantom to see if he can try to deal any ounce of damage. A couple shots there on the Leaf. The bite lobbed in, forcing him even further back within the confines of this prison. Time is ticking. Nothing more realistically for Devi to do other than to try to take some of these weapons away. Force them to buy once again, but G2, they are stagnant, they are statuesque, they are not looking to move a muscle. And on the swing out, he will finally go 4-1. G2 continuing this upward trajectory.
Yeah, I mean, it's an attempted crunch play from the side of PRX, but it just takes a little bit too long to get going. By the time that Jing decides to TP through and go for the showstopper, it's already over. He's a little late. They try to use the Trailblazer to set him up, but look, they're just waiting. They know. That Trailblazer came through, and they're like, we know they're coming in. And they're just so aware of all these trap plays, all these aggressive maneuvers that PRX is trying to make. And shutting it down so well is G2.
They get the showstopper out of him. Something now picking up a judge, sat over at Hookah, but it's a lot of attention paid towards this A site here by G2. Once again, just 4 players moving forward. Now the Thrash back online for Trent. Building these up so very rapidly.
I've got your trail.
All going up towards him, diving to the back, looking for that detain, and it has been found. Gets a spot on both Mindfreak, taken down. Forsaken just backpedaling. Reckoning is at the ready, but realistically, do you think you can even try to make this one happen? Dizzy over the top, blind onto a couple players, but G2 now getting themselves into some solid post-plant positions.
Scout destroyed.
Seekers of chase, Trailblazer cleared. Thrash back online, there's the Reckoning. Now coming through. It's the Fish this time, not going to be able to get much done. Push up here, just not aware to buy, take it down. The Judge does get some value as something. Cleans up one. Forsaken now noted. The challenge coming through. Trying to be able to find that kill. And something swings forward on towards short. He gets taken down. One by one they fall. One by one, these rounds get racked up for G2.
And off the rip, PRX is playing back, expecting these ults. But that gives enough space to get the Thrash right out of showers and connect onto Mindfreak. And it's a good attempt by Forsaken to try to use the Cove to save him, but it comes up just a half a second too late. Oh man. Frustration now for Alex. And then PRX just gets completely caught up inside a Link. Just trying to get through. The Seekers are there. All the info is there for the side of G2.
Look at this read.
Yeah.
They just know. They know when the aggression is going to be coming at them. They know where the aggression is going to be coming from. Forsaken setting up a wall, setting up the Cove, dropping down, but I mean, he's got this Bucky in hand, but he's just dead to rights. Everything, disjointed everything, falling to pieces as G2 continue to just read them like an open book.
They're brilliant right now. They are so on top of PRX. I love this. You have a showstopper still for Icy as well. If things get dangerous, a couple stingers here for PRX, but they just cannot do anything right. Every time a player is found, there's util to shut them out by G2, make their lives that much easier.
Everybody just sat back, waiting for the spike to erupt. Nothing else to be done. It's going to be a flawless here from G2. It would seem as, yep, Jing unable to trade that one out. Devi will find one, so flawless not obtained, but Devi still taken down. Leaf narrowly escaping the blast radius. 6-1 on the attack side from G2 already. This is just devastation.
It is, and they've already forced out a timeout from PRX. There's already been one taken. So, you know, now Alex has to rely on his players to kind of figure themselves out.
Kacau.
But it's been a struggle. I mean,
ini?
2-7 Jing, 2-7 Mindfreak, 3-7 Forsaken, 5-7 something, 4-5 Devi. I mean, the gunners here, the shooters for PRX, are just getting smothered with util, not able to really find opportunities to shoot back. And even when they do, they don't seem to be able to connect nearly as cleanly and as efficiently as G2 has. Sure, you've got an op for something on the Gecko, and I think G2 here pretty aware that they have to be a little bit more cautious reading the economy of PRX, knowing that they want to get to that op as soon as possible.
Boombot out, something's backing away, but let's get tagged by it. Wants to try to keep this operator obscured, but he just ends up beating the damage. Misreading how the Boombot was gonna bounce.
It's just everything falling apart right now for PRX. These little mistakes, so impactful. Losing that much health at the beginning of the round forces you to play a little bit more defensive usually.
This is over the top, quick clear, showstopper coming through. Forsaken able to get a catch, does intercept Jonah P. As Showers, IC wanted to try to clear it, and clear it he has. It's a little bit of damage there onto himself, but it's the kill that he was looking for. Mindfreak gonna be taken down.
Spike planted.
Thrash on the hunt, nothing getting spotted. Jing trying to push up
Gila.
over top of this mosh, trying to disrespect it, trying to find a timing that they are prepared for. They hear him coming, they deal with it swiftly. Forsaken with another one. Second kill here in the round. Taking down the opposing Rays, but there's still so many entrenched players, and Leaf is one of them. Picks off the Vi. The Showers pitch, still gonna have to be a concern, and now the pit invested just to ensure success. Capital the spike, Forsaken found, Leaf on with 3 and something, just needing to drift away, to hold on to this operator, to hold on to any ounce of hope that he can. G2 not stopping, not showing mercy. 7-1.
Just amazing stuff. You know, G2 gets into these post plants, and they're so tricky. They're so patient. They have that Showers angle. They've got a couple in U-Haul. PRX tries to clear U-Haul. They can't.
Ya
You know, and you have
ampun,
something,
dikasih
yes,
satu
watching with
doang
the
dah.
operator, and there, I believe, it's going to be another timeout coming from PRX. We have seen this from Alex this year. But man, oh man, they're so snappy. They're just always so ready for these pushes. You know, Jing tries to push through the mosh, they're ready. Try to swing a corner, they're ready. It's incredible how quickly, after such a rough start, that G2 has figured themselves out.
I mean, credit to just all of the players, the coaching staff at the moment, because the prep work coming into this one is looking gorgeous. The calling from Talon to get them into this position, up by 6 rounds. It is just gorgeous to watch. And reading PRX in the past for teams, it's been a struggle. It's kind of like trying to read the Odyssey, the Iliad in Latin. Right now, it's looking like, you know, the Hungry Caterpillar.
Yeah.
Very simple, very easy.
Yeah, James and the Giant Peach. You know, like, something a little bit easier for sure.
This is not something that we are used to seeing whatsoever.
And it's just like every time that PRX tries to make an aggressive move or something, it's accounted for, it's dodged by G2. And they have their util ready to counter it. Like the protocols that Mimi was talking about on the desk have been really, really good for G2. They're so reactive. And it's been so impressive on this map. And it has to start here for PRX, it feels like. I mean, your economy's in the dumpster, you're growing bulldogs, half armors, and you're losing opening trades.
IC just drifting back, Jing dead off the rip. The aggression once again, not finding success, and Forsaken continuing to try to hold steady out here in the open. Clears out on the Trailblazer, just backing away. He is alone on this site, so rotation has to come through. Devi moving over to try to reinforce that position at B.
Oh, but they get everybody. They get everybody except Mindfreak to go. And they get util out of the side of PRX. It's so good here from G2. They're playing such a smart, disciplined game right now.
And they're very aware of the space that they've given up. IC just going to go creeping forward. Can clear that angle there for Trent. Now get ready to turn his sights back over in towards B. But they know exactly what space they've surrendered. They know exactly where Mindfreak could be. Wall now coming up. Mosh into the back. Forsaken just setting up the cove. Gets himself up on top of 2. Something's going to start counter-rotating back over to A. It looks like they're anticipating this pressure to pivot, but G2, they're just cutting comms. They're cutting noise.
Yeah, and Mindfreak should be able to relay the information over, but it's too late.
Paint shell right there at Forsaken's feet. An immense amount of damage going to be found, and he cannot come up with anything on the back end.
Astagfirullahaladzim, apa sih?
No kills found. Now a 5v2, and given the op and play, just going to have to go for a save unless Mindfreak can pull off a miracle and start opening things up here outside of Hookah. But now he's been spotted. Swing out wide. Jonah P saying, you know what? You like the wide swing? Here's how it feels. Shot gonna whiff, and something now noted. Having to go on the run, and look at the hunt coming through here. The rallying call from G2. They want this operator out of his hands.
Oh, he's screwed. There's no way.
Gonna take some fancy sniping, but he's not even gonna get that single shot in. Valen
Jalan.
delivers the headshot, the death
Adalah. Turun lower ini mah.
everything PRX
Oh,
do.
begini caranya.
None of it is sticking.
Satu doang.
Every time they try something a
anjir.
little bit different, there's just so many players. That flash maybe went a little too deep as well from Divide.
30 seconds left.
They're just so clean, so aware right now, being so patient, getting util out,
Singular, they had 4 there.
and it's awesome to see. And the heartbreak on Alex. You know, they knew coming into this tournament how important, how good of an opportunity they might have to potentially finally get a win, not just for themselves, but for Pacific. And G2 was having none of it.
Certainly not. Crash into the back, gonna be dodged out. But an immense amount of space given up here to G2 as the plant gets ready to come in. Forsaken on the corner, does he want to try to swing out and clear it? The answer is gonna be yes, but he cannot. Instead, it's just gonna be Icy taking his head clean off. A minor amount of damage found there, but Leaf boosted up over the top, able to spot out Jing, strikes him down. Molly coming through, Mind Freak with a nice little one tap, will be able to find that elimination, so Leaf goes down. Damage across on the Jonah. Push up in the smoke, Icy finds himself another. The defuse started, interrupted. The Molly to buy further time. Divine Mind Freak with everything to do. Mind Freak does manage to find 3, but catches a stray, swinging back in towards the site, and now is all on Divine. A little bit of damage found. He cannot stabilize the spray, cannot find that extra little kill. G2, 9-1.
Ya ampun.
And they're doing
Dibantai
to PRX
balik
what
loh.
PRX did to them on the first half of
Kacau.
split right now. Just absolutely rolling. I mean, Icy so good on the point on this site.
Not even. I would disagree with you there because in that, G2 were fighting back. A lot of those rounds were close. We saw how inconsistent the economy was from PRX. This is a complete and utter dismantling. We're not seeing really any fight back from the side of PRX.
No. No, you're absolutely right. I mean, Mind Freak there in that round with the Guardian got 3 kills, but, you know, these plays just aren't working, and they're getting aggressive again. They're going to use the Cove and a bunch of flashes, but they're ready. They're playing Anti
finds that opener once again! Says, throw whatever you have at me! I will
Nggak
bear
dapat
through it!
apa-apa,
I
nggak
will
dapat
shut you
apa-apa.
down!
They played Anti the whole way, Achilleos. As soon as that Cove came out, everybody just backed around the corner and waited. And those blinds caught basically no one on G2. And Icy, these last couple rounds, has been cold.
Living up to the name. What a breakout year for this guy. Absolutely astounding. And Jing now just trying to see if he can find some value. Picks up 2 kills. Starting to work his way forward here towards the site. See if he can fish for a little bit more. Try to take away some of these weapons, but it matters not. The cash, the damage is already dealt G2. With only one more round to be played out in the half. There's no real damage that you could deal. The showstopper's already online.
And the economy's
Dah
gone
turun
again
dah
for
lower dah.
PRX.
Anjir.
Continuously on these ecos. So he has to save this Vandal. So they can afford a little bit extra coming into this final round of the half. But just look at the way they play it. They just wait it out, and then just great repeaks from Icy. And then he's using his util so well to just smother Mind Freak in that corner. Boombot into the blast pack. Just making it so difficult for their opponents. G2, man.
Yo,
They
5, 5, 5, 4,
so
4.
strong on this map.
Wah, kacau
I
ini.
mean, they obliterated Heretics, and now they're about to obliterate PRX as well.
Bad aim ini pada PRX.
Fairly different fashion. It's looking like, again, more aggression could be had as Showstopper over the top. Not going to be able to find the kill, and Trent turns back, finds one. Icy taken down by Forsaken, but then he's traded out. Balin coming away the elimination. Teleporter used to get themselves out away from this orbital strike to safety, but Seekers still chasing, and Leaf doesn't swing the angle. B site now opened up, plant coming through back site. The man advantage once again here for G2. They even have the thrash for this post plant.
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
Sent to check, scouting around the back of elbow. Nothing going to be spotted there. Trailblazer forward.
Oza anjay.
Suss out Jonah Pete forward at 2.
Oh, Valen.
Just holding the smoke, ready for it to fall. Something does manage to find the headshot, brings it back into parity, but time is still getting away from them. They have to get themselves onto the site here if they want the second round. Mind Freak with 1. Jonah P trying to stay alive. As that is going to be the cleanup coming in. They have to wait out the orbital, get themselves in onto the spike. Time going to be close, but I believe they just have it here. And that's going to be PRX finding themselves with a second round win.
Ya
10-2 in the half.
12.
G2 so far out in front.
12 lawan
guns come alive
kedua.
at the very end
Astagfirullah.
here for PRX, but
Kacau ini.
it's hard to imagine that that's enough. It's hard to imagine that 2 rounds is going
Gila
to get
lu
them over
nge-whiff
the
tadi lu.
line. Even as good as they can be on their attacker side, it's so impressive what G2 is able to accomplish.
Comebacks of this magnitude, just rare sights for us. This one here becoming more and more common as this map continues onward. There we are at the half. We'll have the analyst desk break down the action.
Comeback nggak sih? Comeback nggak sih? Gila lu dari tadi nge-whiffnya parah anjir.
G2's pretty darn good on bind, and that's exactly what happened. 10-2.
Yeah, the read that they've had on PRX throughout this one is incredible. PRX, I think, playing a lot of these rounds where they're trying to like hard anchor on site and fight forward, and these G2 executes with this double initiator composition have really been on point.
Yeah, exactly. And if we take a look at some of those rounds, we were talking about maybe a little bit of this uncoordination on the side of PRX, but as the defense was going on with all the utility that they have under it, everything is so out of place time after time, and that only it's feeding into G2's confidence.
Yeah, and Icy has continued his momentum from the second map of this series. Yeah, I mean, he's been set up so well on these executes. These Gecko Sky combos just haven't really been broken consistently by PRX, which means he's able to run them over on the site, and then G2 with this really heavy molly comp late round is winning every post.
I love the fact that he's feeling so comfortable and so confident. So many openers in so many rounds that you're seeing, so very well set up. I feel like also Trent is doing a great job. But to me, the biggest highlight has to go to VCT. Like the read that they have on them, how they're reacting to every single thing that PRX is trying. Yes, we're going to the attack now, but honestly, mentally, how can PRX still be here?
The one round they went for an aggressive play, G2 was ready, tucked from the flash combo, then broke the dizzy, swung back in, and dominated them. G2 is playing incredible right now, and their composition is great on defense. Watch the way that they're going to use these mollies to perma-stall out any A execute that PRX wants to throw at them. If they want to make a comeback happen and stay in the upper bracket, they need to make a massive comeback, and it has to start on this pistol round.
Not a lot of people had G2 absolutely shredding on their bingo cards. Let's see how this plays out. Send it back over to Seth, as well as Paper Thin.
Thank you very much. Let's see if they can find that run back, if they can find some of that bite that we were seeing from them on that first map. Now, it's not looking likely.
Exactly. It feels like they're just not quite in sync yet on this map, or on the, even on Lotus, it didn't look quite as coordinated as we're used to seeing from them. Jing able to take U-Haul control. He's got a shorty.
Dizzy Blind coming through, but Icy ready. Right click to shut it down. The shorty, no value whatsoever. Plant gonna be found. Limited util now. Wingman flash to try to hold these lines. Forsaken looking forward, plays anti-flash to Dizzy coming through, tries to push up into the smoke, is able to find one. Mind Freak coming away with another. But now a 2v3, the man advantage equalized now. So Wingman pushes forward, gets in to start that defuse, and the clicks coming in from Icy just look absolutely gorgeous. The lob in on the paint shells to hold Divide at bay to find the elimination. It's a 4-piece from him. And he will not be denied. He has the victory in his sights.
He's playing out of his mind. 7 right now, just taking rounds over. This is the duelist that G2 has been talking about, that they have been preparing us for, and now we are seeing him come alive. He is reading these plays so well. So much good util. I mean, previously with the boom bot into the blast packs, and then this round with these paint shells and the blast packs to try to buy a little bit extra space. I mean, he's so with it right now.
And a well-earned Vandal paint shells for the check side of Lamps. Go over the top. Oh, Ching is just landing on his head. Something does collect that kill, trading it back here as both raises get taken down, but spray across something. Nearly eliminated as now the teleporter having to be taken. Leaf gonna be fast to flip across the opposite side of the map though to look to try to intercept. Got the wall raised, and look at the spray! Mind Freak down to 3. A 4v4, but HP in tatters. And Mind Freak, the first line of defense here in Hookah. Plant in, flash in the back. Mind Freak still able to come away with 1. Valen quick to reply. Leaf lurking forward on the hunt, on the prowl, staying quiet. Now opens up, tries to find the shot. Forsaken come away with one.
Wow.
Then he gets a second. Leap now dead, and Forsaken swaps to the classic. 2 players left alive. The force buy from PRX. It ends up working a treat.
And this round probably goes G2's way if Leaf doesn't beef that shot against something. This probably swings their way.
Almost certainly.
Yeah, I mean, the Cove landed on him too. That's supposed to land on top of the truck, and instead it landed just behind it because it bounced off of Icy. And that caused some confusion and chaos, but, well, they got the win.
Messy, but a readjustment there.
It's good mid-rounding.
One step of many. You can see here, even with the full purchase, everything being invested.
GG2.
Still going to be a little bit weak on the opposite side here. G2, 2 Sheriffs, otherwise classics. So for now, Jonathan just clearing out the boom bot, sending out a flash, but nothing confirmed. Orb take here for Jing to try to get the showstopper online. Quick bounce on the paint shells. Check close. He's going to enter all the way around in towards elbow. Just hold Jonah P at bay. Plant now going to be coming through. But look at the lurk, the long rotate here from all the rest of G2. There's no one in hookah.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky.
Second tagged up. They keep swinging, and eventually they are going to be rewarded with that elimination. Wall comes up. So they take a peek out over towards that defender's spawn. Having seen nothing, it looks like G2 widely going to look to just sit back, go down to the spike.
Yep, try and do any damage they can on the way out.
Something is going to give them an opportunity for it. Next, the right side, the creep forward, but it's a 50-50 setup here for him to try to clear out. Spots the first one. Silent, though, is Leaf. Finds that kill, gets a dink on the Jing. Puts him down to 28, and now he's got to reroute for his own exit. Paint shell sent. It looks like he's just going to die no matter what. As the rotation's coming through from the opposite side. Icy now contained here into the corner, getting whittled away at, getting taken down. Divine will collect it. 3 players left alive. PRX, they get themselves a 4th round victory.
Yeah, and sure they get the win, but it's against an eco, and it still looked a little bit labored from the side of PRX. G2 really making them work
second
for
comeback
every kill, for every exit, for every moment.
Udah mulai nih. Tadi ya
Trying to just
ampun.
shut them out.
Map 2
Take the
kacau for
lights out
second.
here for PRX, and yet now you've got the op, you've got the thrash for something.
Emang
Trent also has his thrash.
kagak pada demen ngecek corner ya. Kalau map 2 ngecek corner sih menang itu 3 ronde loh.
To make sure that they can afford this operator for something. And he's just going to try to maintain long control, but already very wise to it.
3 ronde nggak ngecek corner langsung keculik 2 anjir. Kacau. Mati ini mah.
One to pick this up. Trailblazer to go ahead and try to scout out. He's going to try to stay tucked away, but does get spotted. And the op now confirmed. Push forward the Leaf. Getting suspicious after not having heard anything. Inches forward, ends up falling. Thrash now trying to work its way up through Garden, but will get cleared out by Jonah P. They're not liking what they're not seeing over at Hookah. Everybody just cutting over here towards Long. We're going to enter in through Garden. Trent waiting, his own ult online. Showstopper goes in towards the back. Jing able to find one, but then it's going to be cut down to Trent. Comes up with 2 kills. Divide finally able to displace him. His flash for flash coming through. But Jonah P, he's outdone Divide. Finds the elimination, then gets detained. Quick cleanup kills coming through, however, with 2 players left standing. The off recovered. PRX get themselves up to 5.
Well, now they're starting to be a little more coordinated. They're starting to win some of those early battles. Those early 1v1s. That have eluded them so often against G2 in these last 2 maps. That could be what they need. It could be the tide swinging a little bit, but we'll see. It's, again, a road very, very far before it feels like there's much hope for the side of PRX. Okay, now they're starting to get their coordination, starting to get that speed underneath them that we're used to seeing when they can really thrive in those high-speed, high-intensity moments. Now they're going to make a different change. They haven't really made a push towards showers just yet, so we're going to see if they can catch G2 kind of being a little too aggressive with the free space they had been given previously.
Not wanting to tap on the orb. It's going to be a slow creep up. Icy holding the line, finds the headshot. Something going to be taken out and swinging from Valen. He does it again with a singer.
Down A.
2 kills scooped up now. The man advantage here for G2. Long rotate. Gonna be necessary there for Jonah P, making his way all the way.
Aneh.
Out at Fountain.
Aneh, sumpah.
Catching a quick little glimpse there of Trent. Swings out a little bit more, but tag not going to be found.
Blocking fire. Got both ults here for Forsaken and Mind Freak, so a lot of delay, but Forsaken Dangerous.
Lobbed in. Jonah on that jiggle. Forsaken now noting it, but still wary about lamps. Orbital strike. Gonna be sent. No one getting caught by that.
Look at the patience.
No one far enough forward. Flash now, sent. Forsaken looking to try to challenge, looking to try to find that kill, but there is the ult going across. There is the cleanup. Mind Freak dead. Off the detain. And Forsaken now. The last one standing. The spike unplanted. The rotate over. He'll grab it up, but shot still being spammed across. A tap, a check towards short, but it's a rotate over into the shower. Jonah now with a phantom in hand. Teleporter gonna be taken. Does he have the time for it? It's gonna be so damn close.
Oh, no.
Reckoning sent, but he's got to get the spike planted. I think he might have just been a second too late. Just a hair off as the push coming through. And there is a thrifty. Trent delivering it. As G2 get themselves up to match point.
Azim, kenapa ya?
That hurts so much. I mean, at least get the plant down. I mean, yes, it's looking really good for the side of G2, and this stinger for Valen might as well be a rifle with how good he is with that gun. Just shutting him down in the detain, setting Leaf up, and just a little bit too long. And all Alex can do at this point is shake his head, as they are 1 round away from going down to the lower bracket.
The momentum was starting to build, but just like that, a MasterCard thrifty to take it away, to get G2 up to map point, match point. Now Trent takes Jing's head off once again. Dive forward here onto the side, something trying to lead the charge, snapping with a headshot, manages a find, and has placed the enemy. Jonah, good for 1. Showstopper in, Icy not getting that kill, but draws down with the Vandal.
GG guys, GG lower bracket.
The Sultan, the uncle, the last one standing. A 1v3 clutch necessary. And right now, this is all G2. Has been since Lotus.
So much to do, he has no util. It's just gonna have to be gunplay. Meanwhile, there's boombots, there's mollies for the side of G2. It has to be one of the clutches of his life for Devi.
There's just so many angles to work through. So many places that he has to note. All coming back up. He's in front of it. 30 seconds now remaining. The corner check in from Leaf spots him. Valen immediately hightailing it back over. Look at the join in with the rest of his squad. Devi winning on the angle. Now just has to go for the plan. Paint shell, the molly, lobbed at him. He's down to 45. Everything in the kitchen sink sent at this man to make his task impossible. The shots are found. Leaf gets the finisher, and G2 get their win. 13-5. They keep themselves in the upper bracket. They say to
kocak, bisa-bisanya itu Lotus harusnya menang itu, harusnya. Ya udahlah, namanya juga biar ada pembelajaran. 3 ronde. Benar lagi bad day parah.
Who could never recover, never find their footing.
This G2 team corner
it's not just 100 thieves from Americas. We're also a force to be reckoned with.
5 first bloods in total for PRX on that map. Absolute devastation. Icy had 7. Trent had 6.
Yeah, they were frying. They're absolutely frying.
Unbelievable performance.